Today, listen, the past couple of streams have been very, not, I don't want to say stressful. It's been a lot. You gotta keep in mind, a couple months ago, I was talking to like maybe 2 or 3 people in chat, and now that we're getting up to like 20 plus, it's been getting really wild lately, right? So today, because I've noticed a lot of people just want to kind of talk, today we're gonna do that. We're just gonna talk. And oh, say right, thank you so much for the subby. Thank you. Um, shoot, you threw me off my brain. Anyways, what was I saying? But yeah, I've noticed a lot of people just want to talk, and I feel bad that I haven't done a just chatting stream in quite a while, honestly. So if you're looking for any, like gameplay today or something entertaining other than me just talking and us just hanging out, I'm sorry to tell you that's what we're gonna be doing today. So if that's not up your alley, I'm sorry, but I am variety, so I'm gonna be doing a whole bunch of other stuff than just, the simple gaming every time I'm up in here. So I just want to chat with y'all, and to do that, I did set up a telonym. I don't know what the fuck to call them. A telonym? I don't know. But if you have questions or you want to share something that's happened recently, or literally anything, you want to get something off your chest, you want to talk about something, send it through this link. And that's what we'll be doing in the beginning part of this this stream. And yeah. How can I talk without Subway Surfers gameplay below? I was honestly thinking about putting like a video. Would that help? Have a video of like satisfying stuff? Because I wanted to do that. You think that would keep y'all's attention? I'm good at auto. I'm not good at auto. Spooky. I'm sorry. I would, but I found myself cringe when I do them. And yes, I do play Fortnite. Zen, thank you for coming on in. How far did I get in Hollow Knight? Not too far. We beat 2 bosses, but yeah, that's about it. Fried Rat, welcome in. How you doing, hun? Yes, feed our shit-ass attention spans. Alright, we can either get Subway Surfers gameplay, or we can have some sort of, like... I'll find something. Don't worry. Radioactive infection. Thank you for the follow, as well as Zen. Thank you. But yeah, that's what we'll be doing. You can send anonymous questions through the link. I don't know if I sent it on TikTok. My brain kind of blanked out. But yeah. Any questions or any stories you want to tell or anything you want to get off your chest, send it through there, and we'll get through them. Liv, thank you for the follow as well. I'm trying to keep my voice level because I don't know. I want to try out this like normal, this not even normal sounding, just like not so hyped me, I guess. which is funny because usually I don't really exude a lot of energy, I guess. I don't even know if that was a word, but So we'll see. We'll try it out. Oh, I gotta take a sip. I found wolf prints outside our trials, so now I have a bully when I'm outside. Wolf prints, hell yeah. Well, probably not hell yeah for you, but I like wolves, they're cool. Run over 5 people in Fortnite. Isn't that what all Fortnite is right now? The new season? You're just like running people over and you're just in a car and that's about it. I haven't played in the new season. ASMR tuned into the rage stream. So yeah, if you guys are like, at work or you're doing some chores or whatnot, this would probably be a good stream to just have on in the background and kind of vibe out to it. I'm really just trying to bring some chill vibes today, tune it down a little bit. Our past couple of streams have been a little chaotic, so try to take it down a notch a little bit, try to have some variety. All right, so I'll find a video for y'all. Sorry if you hear this on TikTok's end. I know Twitch won't hear it. My scribbling. Sorry. I'll find like a satisfying video or something to play in the background while you guys are hanging out, Let's see. Oh look, 1 hour oddly satisfying video that relaxes you before sleep. Am I gonna put y'all to sleep? Damn. You know, I like these videos. The soap cutting. Oh. They get me all the time. Alright, hold on. Let me... Satisfying Hollow Knight gameplay. Is that what you want to watch? YouTube's been cracking down on ASMR stuff. Really? Yeah, I am streaming on YouTube. Damn, are they gonna be like, you can't show that? YouTube's so... I don't know. They want to be the next streaming platform and then they do stuff like that. Makes no sense. Give me 2 seconds. Let me pull up. I don't know what this display capture will show. Okay, cool. Let me move my ass to the side. So I'm vibing to the music as I'm trying to find my fucking... Also, TikTok, you're gonna see all of this. I'm sorry. You're gonna see the whole behind the scenes in 2 seconds. Where the fuck is my thing? Where are you? Where are you? Can I just click on me? Hey, there we go. Hollow Knight, God, I have not beat anybody. I don't think I've beat anybody that's big, you know. It's been rough over in the Hollow world. It's my first gameplay or game walkthrough, whatever the fuck it's called. So I'm not that great at it right now. I beat the Mantis Lords and the Soul Master. Alright, there's your video. So while I'm talking, my both streams are the hell yeah. Twitch has been too, they're not on the same level. Okay. About to just drop in the middle of my chores out here. No. Alright, here's your ASMR while I'm talking. So again, if you have any questions or want to do what am I saying, if you want to like ask anything or get anything off your chest, send it through that link, and that's what we'll be doing for the beginning part. All right, oh shit, I forgot this does that. Fuck. Let me just grab this tab real quick. Hold up. Gimme. Sorry, hold up. I know you're seeing all that. Give me 2 seconds. I'm trying to make it smaller. Okay. I think that's as small as it's gonna get. Yeah, that'll be good. Cool. Hi, the Batman. How you doing? Welcome in. Okay, you're all ready. Here's your video. First question. I gotta go down to start. Just gonna cover y'all real quick. How old are you? I am 21. I'm going to be 22 very, very soon. It's a little terrifying thinking that I'm aging, or knowing that I'm aging, but you know, it's part of life. It happens, you know. I think the next question right after that, or in tandem, when's my birthday? It's actually coming up really, really soon. It's gonna be the 22nd of June, so very, very soon. Speaking of, I am going to be taking a week break coming up, between the 19th through the 26th. So I'll be hanging out in you know, the mountains and stuff, doing zip lining, doing some cool stuff. So yeah. Cap old. What are you talking about? Naruto, thank you for the follow. Welcome in, hun. Any comments or concerns, please dial 1-800 VTubers are us. They look so beautiful. Oh, thank you so much, hun. Welcome in. Alright, next question is how tall? Alright, you guys are going to you're gonna be surprised. I'm actually very tall. Alright. I'm 5'4". That's insanely tall. I know. Jeez. Oof. I know. I gotta look down at people most times. No, but 5'4". I mean, average height. I can't do anything about that, but can I ask you something on TikTok? Sure, yeah, go ahead. I'm trying to steal your identity. I don't think they can, but I mean, if they want to, there's not much they'll get from me. Also, Hollow Knight God, thank you for sharing the live. I really appreciate you. Not a bad height. Everybody says I'm short. but it literally, you look it up, it's the it's average height of US females, I think. So I don't know what else to say. When's the face reveal? Listen, if we ever hit 1K, if we hit 1K before the end of the year, maybe. And I mean on Twitch. Maybe. Because the whole point of me being a VTuber is to kind of conceal my identity. But, you know, maybe I'll make it a goal, you know. Who are you? I'm Batman. We have 2.2K likes. Oh, hell yeah. And thank you guys for liking the live. You guys are freaking awesome. Naruto, for the song recommendation, let's see. If you haven't heard any of Hosier's new songs, Too Sweet has me in a fucking chokehold right now. He's the same guy who sang Take Me to Church a while back, where it, like, blew up and stuff. It's the same guy, and his voice is just so angelic, so definitely recommend. Can you request a song? Depends on what the song is, but sure, why not? Why not? Why not? Okay, my next question. Let's see. Where do you see your VTuber career in 1 year? Oof, in 1 year. I'm already almost to my 1 year. It's gonna be in September. And the fact that I've even gotten this far to begin with in these past couple months, I started back in December. I started back September last year. And I didn't start getting serious about streaming until like December-ish. And the fact that we're already like this I don't know, that we're going this so cool to see. I mean, a lot of people ask me, and it's crazy because I'm in the grand scheme of things, I'm still like a baby streamer, right? And people are asking me for advice now. And it's like I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do, you know? But it's so cool that people are starting to reach out and, you know, ask me for help. And I really like helping people who are just starting out, because it's scary, you know? Lots of people say, you know, streaming's just whatever. Yeah, you could sit at a computer all day and just do whatever. I mean, for me, who has like social anxiety and has a hard time talking to people in general, it's really not that easy, at least for me. So the fact that I even got this far in this short amount of time, it's been so cool to see. And it's all because of you guys, so I really appreciate you guys. Play Bluebird from Naruto. Oh shit. Alright, you're gonna see this, but I like that song. Oh shit. We're gonna have some Naruto fans come in. Everybody, welcome in. How you doing? King Godzilla, welcome in as well. How do I become famous? I'm not famous, Draven, at all. At all. My day's been good. Thank you for asking. How about your day? Gotten huge growth since. Oh, thank you, Sarai. It's been steady, and that's what I appreciate. I would not want to blow up overnight. I really would not. I think I would freak out, probably not stream, because that's just crazy. I like the slow growth, you know? Alright, let's see. You like Naruto the anime? It's a really good anime. I love it. I've watched it so many times. Now you are famous. Yeah, all the Naruto fans are gonna come running in. Oh, shoot. Okay. The next question. How do you overcome social anxiety with streaming and in real life? Oof. I don't know if I do it good in real life, but streaming at least. Also, Splat, thank you for the head pats. The one tip I can give to people who are like looking into streaming, or, you know, want to try it out, whatever, and they do have like that similar social anxiety, I'd say literally just start. Because if you continue to just like hesitate and like not hit that go live button, you won't gain that experience, you know? You won't gain that, hey, I have to try this out and just get over it. Like many things, or we want to listen to Demon Slayer too? Well, we'll listen to it, sorry. It's all about just exposing yourself. Literally exposure therapy. You just have to do it, you know? Because if you never do it, how will you know if you like it or if you're any good at it, you know? Excuse me. But like, we are We are from One Piece next, or Odd Future for My Hero. Okay, I got you. Afterwards, I'm gonna switch back over to the synthwave stuff because I just want to have some chill vibes, you know. Woody Weeb, thank you for the lurk. Welcome in. I get super nervous when I stream. I do too. And I'm sorry if you guys hear the dogs. And I've noticed there's been instances where I know if this certain game, like Hollow Knight, when I know it performs pretty good, I get super nervous because I don't want to let the people who have played this game a lot, I don't want them to be like, you know, damn, you suck at this game, when I'm really just trying my best out here. And instances like that, obviously not all the time, but stuff like that is when I get nervous. What's Hollow Knight? It's like a little platformer game, kind of like Dark Souls in a way. And how do I make my avatar thing? So this is a Vroid version. You can get Vroid, it's for free, and they have a lot of cool assets on there for free that you can just make your avatar and stuff. How you have it move is through a separate program. It's called Warudo, at least that's what I use. There's a whole bunch out there, and it tracks your face and stuff. I also have hand tracking, but it doesn't work as well most times, so yeah. I was joking about what's might be Draven. Alright, let me you said one more song, hold on. Sucking Tom Cruise's toes. What a fucking name. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Can I ask what's the origin of that song? As I look for this one. Odd Future for My Hero. That's gonna be the last anime song we'll play. Odd Future. Speaking of My Hero, shit, it came out yesterday. I forgot to watch. Damn it. Is this it? Yeah, it sounds like it. Yeah, it definitely is. I also watch My Hero, so I should know. I'm gonna be a gamer when I'm older. Let's go. Listen, it's in our day and age, it definitely something you can do. It's definitely. I use Warudo because of you and Quinn recommended it. It's a really cool spot. There's a lot of things you can do. So I really recommend it. If anybody's getting into the 3D realm, Warudo's it. When I was starting Hollow Knight and I got the first abilities, I was like, wow. It's a game that you really have to practice. You really have to get into it. Okay, what's the next question? My favorite game I've streamed. I think you guys already know the answer to this, but it is Red Dead so far. I'm not joking when I tell you that game had me in a chokehold for a couple days. That's all I wanted to play, but I was like, I have to wait. I have to wait to to stream this to play. And it's such a good story. It's such a good, just everything. How far did you get in Red Dead? I finished it, Hunter. I didn't go and do the side missions or do any side quests. I did a couple, but I mainly did main story, and we just finished it last week, I think. Also, welcome in, Kirby. How you doing, hon? I want to play Fortnite like clicks. Is that a new streamer I'm not aware of? You went a whole week doing it was instant. I love Red Dead, man. I loved it. It was so good. I've been in his stream before. Hell yeah, Bray. I wish I was good at I'm decent at Fortnite. I wouldn't say I'm like amazing, but I definitely don't play as much as I used to. Would you ever do an IRL stream? I've done a couple of like Lego building and stuff like that where, you know, it's not my whole face, but I've shown like, you know, my hands or whatever. But yeah, I've done a couple of them. I probably will maybe make it a goal at some point to do like a full face cam reveal, whatever stream. So yeah, at some point I would. Also welcome in, Morbo. How you doing? And Shadow Milk Cookie. Hello. How you guys doing? We are doing a couple questions, so if you guys have any questions or, you know, want to ask me something, there's the link for those of y'all who just came in. But yeah. Also, Kaiju, welcome in. How you doing, hon? I'm so sorry. YouTube's been weird with the chat, so if I haven't been saying anything for YouTube, just yell at me a couple times. Yeah, and also we hit 100 subs on YouTube the other day. You guys are fucking phenomenal. Thank you so much for that. And Dark Hamster, welcome in. How you doing, hun? Siren Head, thank you for the follow. Okay, next question. Let's see. Sorry. I have to pull this up. I want to go live, but I want to watch you. You're all good. I mean, listen, you, the fact that you even came out to see me for a little bit is very much appreciated. Okay, let's see. Do you have any siblings? I do. I have one, and I am the eldest. So, yeah. As you know, how the older sibling gets all the what's it called? You know, the I don't want to say trauma, but all the hard loving, I'll say. But yeah, I'm the eldest, so I know a thing or two. Which came first, Sonic the video game or Sonic the fast food place? I think the video game, right? Pretty sure. My favorite term of Hollow Knight is a wayward compass. Yeah, it shows you where you are and stuff. The older sibling is the experiment. Exactly, Toxic. Exactly. It's rough. It's rough out here with the older siblings. How many older siblings do I have in the chat right now? Can I just get a count? You could just say like me or whatever. I don't do I have any other older siblings here? Y'all better not all be younger siblings, I swear. I got beef with y'all. I'm one. Alright, we got one. Also, Heart, welcome in, hun. How you doing? You're not lying. They'd get the most. You really do, to be honest. How does it feel to get 1/4 of the way done with the life deal? Don't say that, Draven. Don't. No. That's so scary to think about. Oh my god. I'm not even. Well, no. 1/4 would be 25, right? Hypothetically, if I make it to 100. Which I doubt, but we'll see. What would I be if I'm second from youngest out of 4? Second from youngest? You'd be towards younger side, I believe. I think. You have 10? 10 like siblings? Oh my god. And you can't imagine having siblings, so you're the only child, fried rat. And I'm an older sibling to many. I got a younger, okay. Middle kid, but I have a younger sib. Okay. Alright. Listen, I think it's the middle child and then the younger, or not the younger, sorry, the older. The oldest and the middle child typically, alright, have a pretty hard upbringing, I'm not gonna lie, right? Am I speaking to the middle child crowd here? Am I correct in this? Isn't that what they say, that the middle child kind of gets forgotten or something, and then, you know, the youngest is the baby, oldest is the one that gets all the shit for everything. It's usually what they say, right? You're the second middle kid. Alright. I'm back. Yeah, I remember you, Kirby. Welcome back, hun. Yes, see, okay. I'm getting on the head. I got it. I'm the eldest, but funnily enough, my brother gets more pressure because he's lazy as fuck. See, usually, typically, it depends on the family, but the oldest would get, you know, the brunt end of things. Alright, the next one isn't a question, but it is a joke. So blind guy walks into a bar. Ow. Thank you. Thank you for that. Oh shoot. Alright, we got some more. How has the VTuber experience been? It's been very interesting. So ever since I was younger, I actually wanted to start a YouTube channel, and obviously I'm sure almost every young kid growing up on the internet wanted to start a YouTube channel, right? But as I got older, I got big girl money, and I said, let's do it. Let's just try streaming. So yeah, here I am, and I was going to do IRL streaming, but I was like, I don't really like how my appearance is most of the time, so what can I do to not show myself? And I found the wonderful world of VTubing, and it's we've been here. And then I made an avatar with one of my friends, or not avatar, but I made a OC, which you see in front of you, and it's been amazing ever since. I met so many cool people. I played so many cool games, met so many amazing viewers, and just it's been such a cool journey to see, and I'm so excited to see what's gonna happen like later on in my career. So yeah, it's been really cool. How do I bring up the chat when streaming a game? Most of the time you can use OBS. That's what I use. There's also like Streamlabs or something else like that. But yeah, most of the time you can use just your OBS, and that's how I'm actually reading y'all's, through OBS. I view VTubing as a streaming with a mask. Yeah, basically. I don't necessarily have to show my face, but I'm just showing you a version of me, I guess, I suppose. And no worries, Brebe. And Kirby, yes, I do remember you. Welcome in. Totally original OC, don't steal. Oh yeah, I totally. Listen, I don't even think if somebody wants to steal my, whatever, if they want to use my, whatever, my VTuber, I would like to see how they would try to replicate it. I honestly would. He's multiple monitors, that only child money goes crazy. Yeah, I have 2 monitors, and what's funny is I have obviously the monitor I bought for streaming, and then I had this job, and you know, it didn't go so well, and I never gave their monitor back, so it's my second screen now. What if someone, us? What you mean, Draven? Also, Rosenbio, thank you for the follow. Welcome in, hun. Hello, Grim. Welcome in. How you doing? We're just doing some really chill, talking to chat, whatever. If y'all have any questions, you can put it in here. Oh, shit. Put it in here, send it that way, and yeah. What if someone uses your avatar, gets more popular? Well then, good luck. I mean, well, I'll say good job, whatever. I mean, it is what it is. There's been some instances of the VTubing community where people have done that, and it has worked out for them. I mean, I'm not one to look for drama, and I don't even want to be in drama. I've had so much drama growing up. I just know it's a battle I don't want to go into, you know? So if somebody does that, whatever, more power to them. Congrats for succeeding in places I did not, type thing. And Rangoku, hi, welcome in. What's the app? It's called OBS. Good, I've been on my art grind. How are you? I'm doing good, Grin. I've been seeing your art. You've been doing pretty good. Does the app work on Xbox when streaming? I think on Xbox you have to do something separately. You can stream directly through Xbox, if I'm not mistaken. You have to. It's more of a PC thing. Just draw the dirty bubble from SpongeBob, but give it Arrow's face and you got it, basically. You won't look for drama, the drama will look for you. It's how the internet works. This is true. This is true. A lot of the bigger VTubers, for those who aren't in the space, most of the time, they're not even, like, starting the drama, they're roped into it. I mean, I'm not about that. No thanks. Cum Grenade, thank you for the follow. You guys with the names, you guys have wild-ass names. What's the thought process going in when you, like, go to start your little account and you're like, I know the perfect username. I know it right now. And that's what you type out. What was the other one I just saw? Fucking sucking on whose toes? I can't remember, but, like, what? Smokey, welcome in. How you doing, hun? Alright, let's see what's the next question. Let's see. How was my weekend? My weekend was pretty fun, actually. I went to the farmer's market, hung out, got some coffee with some friends, and then we went to thrifting yesterday, and I finally found some fucking pants that fit me. Y'all, when you have thick thighs like me, it sucks to find pants, alright? None of them fit me. That's all I'm gonna say. They don't fucking fit. They don't even go past my legs. I'm just so mad. So I finally found some pants. Damn. I stream Xbox through the Xbox app. So yeah, so Ryu's got you. Normally you use a capture card, but the APP lets you, but yeah. There you go. Thank you for helping out, say Ryu. I thought of the KFC deep fries. What? Oh, I see what you mean. Ew, not fried rat meat. Nasty. Imagine you pull up to KFC, you get your little chicken tender box, whatever the hell they got, and you open it up and there's just a rat chilling, staring back at you. What you doing? You're just gonna stare back at it? Or take a chomp? Anera, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Boop boop the beautiful Lino. Boop boop you. Alright, let's see. Favorite Red Dead character other than Arthur. I already know. It's Sadie. She's such a badass. And it's funny because when you first meet her, she's like this damsel in distress. She's, you know, she just lost her husband. She doesn't know what to do. And then by the end of the game, she's like a completely different character. And it's so cool to see. She was really a character I didn't even like consider being like main, like part of the main story. Like, of course they had the women there in the camp or whatever, but it's not like they had any significant, you know, part in the game, I guess you could say. So the fact that they had Sadie just be such a badass, I love that. I love that. I want to be Sadie when I grow up. Smokey, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Do you like dinosaurs? I do. I think they're cool. And the fact that we don't know what they sound like and we've only like guesstimated because we maybe found some vocal cords or whatever, because think about it. I mean, over time, everything deteriorated, blah, 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 whatever. And the fact that we like made up the sounds and it could be completely wrong, I think that's what's so cool. And then like, isn't there another theory that they have like most dinosaurs have feathers and stuff, right? Like we think it's just skin or whatever, scales, whatever they got. There's another theory going around that they might have been all covered in feathers, right? Am I wrong in that? Somebody has, you know, dinosaur knowledge. Correct me if I'm wrong. And Jimmy Hopkins, thank you for the follow. Guys, I have secret chats that expose Arrow and labor. What? Yeah, okay, alright. You're playing COD right now? Hell yeah, I used to love playing COD. I used to love playing it so much. That was like my first gaming experience growing up, was playing COD. That's all I remember is my dad playing that all the time. Obviously playing zombies and stuff with him. It was so fun. Take me back. Good old days, you know? I heard dinosaurs, I could feel my autism flare. Oh shit. COD fell off fast. They have another one coming out, don't they? I just saw the trailer the other day. I was like, there's no way there's another COD. Or, well, not COD, Black Ops or whatever the heck. And sad, I love the stories. Like, up to Ghost, I believe, I played the campaigns. And I love the stories. I don't know why they just didn't keep up with it. Oh, man. Tyler, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. You like the Triceratops? They're pretty cool. I think I like, what the hell are they called? The raptors. They're pretty cool. Little feisty things. That's what I would be if I was a dinosaur. Alright, next question. Tell me you agree. Micah's kind of chill. Micah's not chill. Alright? I don't know who said that, but he's not. And they're talking about Micah in Red Dead 2. He's not. He's an asshole. Alright? He's creepy. He's weird. He's fucking... He's always hitting on the girls in camp when he didn't need to. And he killed my boy, alright? I don't know who said that, but... No, he ain't chill. I want COD Zombies to feel like BO2 again. Oh my god. I know. It's so sad. It's so sad, man. I know I'm a basic bitch for this, but I stand the T-Rex. T-Rexes are cool, man. They're cool. Big ass. What's the other big one? The Allosaurus? Is that right? It's like not the T-Rex, but it's similar to the T-Rex. And they're like more aggressive, I guess. They're pretty cool too. They're pretty cool. The voice actor of Micah is chill. Yeah, I can agree. The voice actor is a whole different thing than the actual character. Next stream, could you do Shadow War? I do have it in my stream list, because I'm like gearing up for the small little break I'm gonna take. I will probably hold off until I get back because I already made my schedule, so Thank you for reminding me though, Kaiju. I do have it in my stream list. Does it have tiny horns? I think so. I think so. I know it was in like the Jurassic Park when I just watched it. It was one of them dinosaurs. I don't know. That was about when they started doing co-op. Frankly, COD community is among the most toxic. I have 3 moots who quit COD because, yeah. I mean, it happens. It really does. Allosaur has those little devil horns. So it's an Allosaur then. They're cool looking though. I mean, it's like a T-Rex, but like kind of scarier. Alright, what's the next question? Let's see. How does one attain bubble enlightenment? How do you become a bubble? Well, first you must become the bubble. You must turn your skin purple like I have. To piggyback off this question though, a lot of people have asked me what my VTuber is supposed to be. I have or in the makes, we are making a lore video, and it's going to explain it a little bit more because, you know, what the hell is this purple thing on my screen? I know, it's confusing. My whole inspiration for Arrow really came from space. I love space so much, and when creating my VTuber, I really wanted something that can like resonate with me and something that I can be like, yes, this is, if I could be embodied into something, this would be it. I love space, and if you could send me out in a rocket right now, I'd do it. Hands down. I'd drop everything and go to space. And Arrowzeta, if you actually look it up, and it's not me. I didn't just come up with that name. It's an actual picture that they've taken through the, I can't remember, Hubble telescope, whatever, and they're actual radiation bubbles around our entire galaxy. They're really cool, really pretty to look at. Highly recommend you guys looking into it. Obviously I'm not based off of them. That's not going to be the whole lore about it, but I won't spoil it for right now. It's really cool though. You guys should look into it. You should play Paper Mario. I'm thinking about it. I like some Mario games. I loved Super Mario Galaxy, obviously, as I'm talking about space. I love Super Mario Galaxy, so you know, I might play. I don't think I've ever played Paper Mario though. Is it any fun? What was your favorite game that you have streamed? I had mentioned this earlier. It was Red Dead. We just finished it and it was so much fun. Just a Hammer, welcome in. Howdy, how you doing? On to me, I love black holes. They're cool, man. Space, just anything in space is like, alright, cool, we have a whole bunch of things on Earth. With just that statement alone, Earth has so many cool things, right? And then you take a look outside of what's just in our little bubble. It's so vast. There's so much things out in space. It's so cool. Like, and the fact that that's not what we're researching more on, or we're not doing anything more with space exploration, it saddens me. Like, we could be in another planet by now, except we're fucking worried about what the hell's going on in Twitter or whatnot. Axolotl alien, basically. No, I'm not an axolotl. I'm a bubble. I like Mario Kart. Mario Kart's cool. I played that. Did you know that the Big Bang can have its opposite effect? What you mean by that, Void? Can you elaborate a little bit more? You think space stares back and thinks we're cool too? Probably not. I think we're definitely... I don't know. I personally think there's a lot more out there that we have not seen, and probably a lot more advanced than we are, in my opinion. I'm not gonna say this is right or whatever, but we're just such a small scale to the rest of the universe type thing, you know? Endorex was cool, but what? Oh, sorry, but he's fictional. Endorex. Also, Mugly, welcome in. How you doing, hun? That's valid suck, but I want us to explore more of the ocean first. We only explored like 7% of it so far. There's probably a giant creature down in the depths we don't even know about. And you're completely right. The fact that we haven't even like explored most of our planet itself is crazy. There's so much. Josh, thank you for the follow. Am I reacting to TikToks? Where I just have something on in the background so it's not just me talking. What is blood yapping about? Listen, if you don't know who I am or what I'm talking about, well, then you're gonna be very confused. Impossible. Just letting you know. You like sharks? Sharks are cool, man. Listen, there could be a giant ass shark, and like big boy down in the ocean. We wouldn't know because we're not even looking down there. Except we got millionaires dying at fucking Titanic shipwreck because they just want to go down there for whatever. Can we spend those resources actually exploring, please? Boo, buddy, you're hobmed. I gotta get back to work, but one day I want to watch Arrow tour. Boo. I hope you have a good day at work, honey. You're so freaking cute. We're just a blue dot. Exactly, Toxic. We're just here trying to hang out, you know, on this big old planet of ours. We don't need to know what's in the ocean. Why not, Grim? No, why not? Also, yeah, the Paper Mario games are phenomenal. Hell yeah, I'm gonna have to check it out then. And B, thank you for the follow. I like bugs. Bugs are cool. Listen, I've said this like a couple of times to my friends. Bugs, birds, and sea life, some of the, like also primates or whatever. I really, really believe if whatever happened a million years ago with the meteor or whatever, I think they would have taken over the Earth. There's some creepy looking bugs, and there's some stuff in the ocean that are like, you know, pretty scary. I'm surprised they, I mean, obviously evolution kind of shrunk them down over the years, but it's insane that they, no, didn't they used to rule the Earth a while ago? Obviously in the very beginning of time. What do you think happened when the universe stops expanding due to gravity? The universe will pool. Do you think it would just like go inwards on itself? Is that what you're trying to say? The earwings are so cute. Thank you, Lavender. Thank you so much. And thank you for the follow, Lavender. You ever, you mean a tarantula? Those are cool. I like spiders. I know a lot of people don't like spiders, but they're such cool little animals. I don't like how seafood tastes. I don't either, honestly. I'm not a big seafood person. I like crab and stuff like that. 40k years later, we will be locked in eternal space war between aliens, living machines, and chaos demons. And who knows? I mean, I'm saying this as in our current age, but I know technology is going to get to a point where we can actively go to outer space and stuff. Sadly, it probably won't be in our lifetime, but the fact that it could happen soon, that's really cool. Hopefully you guys are alive for that. I know I definitely won't be. Let's feed it more millionaires. Yeah, maybe the ocean won't it'll save the rest of us if we keep giving them millionaires, you know? The ocean's scary when you can't see the bottom. This is very true. And that, what's it, Mariana Trench? Is that what it's called? Where it's literally such a just deep cavern in our ocean and we just haven't even gone in there. Did you know that butterflies have their own way of sleeping? They do? How do they sleep? I don't even know if butterflies can sleep. Let's be honest, octopuses are after him. They could be, man. They're so smart, man. You ever seen those videos of octopi? Just octopi. Just solving puzzles and stuff. They're really freaking smart. Did you know jumping spiders put water drops on their head to impress? That's so cute. What? It's so cute.
Hunter going dark.
If that's your sign off, Hunter. Oh, I have to go, sorry. Okay, Hunter, I'll see you later, huh? Thank you for coming on in. Do you think aliens could be real? 100%. 100%. There's no way in hell. Alright, listen. With how vast our universe is, there's no way in hell we're the only living society or whatever. There's just no way. There's no way. Our space is just huge, and there's no way. I'm sorry. There has to be aliens. There has to be. Oh, to be a jumping spider with H2O helmet. Really, to be honest. I want that life. And hello, Bonify the bunny. How you doing? Or Bonify, sorry. How you doing, hun? Butterflies hang upside down and sleep with their eyes open. Whoa, they're cool, man. Butterflies are... And just to talk about butterflies too, like their whole like going through metamorphosis and going from a caterpillar to a butterfly, isn't that fucking whack too? Imagine if people had to do that. Those are bugs. Bugs have such crazy like just life cycles in general. I have the worst arachnophobia, but I was talking with tarantulas on my, I was talking with tarantulas on my property yesterday. I think we now have a deal where we don't mess with each other. They're cool. They're just there to, you know, eat bugs and hang out. I don't think they really bother you, or they shouldn't. They're more scared of you. Where aliens are totally plausible. Universe is way too big. We're just not interesting enough for other civilizations to care. Honestly, we could just be experiment, y'all. The aliens could just be watching us and be like, all right, let's see what happens. That could very much be what's going on. The way people be looking at her, oh yeah, aliens don't seem to. You're not wrong, Boyd. Also, Braxton, welcome in. How you doing, on? Sorry, I had to scroll down. I can't believe it's not butterfly. We are both purple. Let's go. Let's go. Have I watched Chucky? A while ago. Do I remember anything from it? No, but I have watched it. Got to meet Alex Brightman at the Desmond's convention recently. I'm sorry, I probably know him, but I'm so bad with names. Who's Alex? Who's Alex Brightman? I posted a pic on It's Very Realistic and True on Discord. Hell yeah, guys, y'all have to check it out once stream's over. Alright, let's see for the next question. Also, if new peeps coming in, if you have a question or if you wanna get something off your chest or anything you want to say within reason, here is the Tellonym, whatever the heck, and yeah, that's where I'm reading off these questions from. Let me pull it up real quick. Beetlejuice mini. Oh, heck yeah, man, that's so cool. Hell yeah. How was it? Was he really nice? I feel like he'd be a nice person. That's so cool, man. Alright, let's see. What was the best food you've eaten before? This is such a hard question. What? Oof. My best food? Listen, I'm not even gonna lie, ramen. I love ramen. I literally can get a syringe and just inject it in my veins because I love ramen so much. I think it was last year. I was hanging out in the big city and they had this little ramen shop. I was like, dude, I've never had like authentic ramen. And that's like one of my goals is to go to Japan and go to an actual authentic ramen shop. Oh man, it's so good. I'm not talking about cup noodle ramen. I'm talking actual ramen, bro. It's so good. I could eat that all day, every day. Yeah, boy, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Oh, he's really nice. That's so cool. I love when you can meet your heroes and they're not assholes, you know? Hey there, stranger, you got a name or can I just call you mine? Y'all you're too funny, man. Did you watch the FNAF movie? I did. It was really good. I liked it, you know? I have my opinions if y'all want to hear it, but I did like it. Based ramen. My brother forced me to give it to him, and he said I don't need to apologize. He loved it. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. That's good that they were nice. And hello, Onion. How you doing? Authentic ramen is fire, man. Oh, man. You could just taste the love, you know? You eat it, and you're just like, man, they made love to this ramen. Not that way, but you know what I'm talking about. Alright, what's the next question? How do you rebuild a 1969 Boss 302 Fort Mustang fastback? Please, I'm going to cry. You know, I think I'm underqualified for this question. But my answer to this would be to Google. I'm sure somebody's done it before. I've had GTD my grandma's for a while. I might join back. Yeah, you're all good, Bug. Or B, sorry. Thank you for coming on in. Tell your grandma I said hello. What would you say about a guy named Nathan? I mean, I'm gonna say this right now. I'm not saying this for all Nathans. The only Nathans I personally met in my life, they were all assholes. So I'm just gonna say that. But, I mean, if you're not an asshole, Nathan, then yeah, cool. But I have met a good handful of Nathans that were just, you know, not the nicest. What is that video? I just put on satisfying videos on YouTube, and that's what the first one that popped up. Who was the first VTuber you started following? Oh man, I really don't know. Shoot. I could go back, but I really don't know. I think I just started following a whole bunch of VTubers that I saw that were cool. It's been a while, you know? Want to play conductor? You be the engineer. I'll choo choo. God, yeah. God, boy. I'm gonna say what Fried Rat said. Smooth as sandpaper. Do peaches apple to orange? Wait, do peaches apple to orange and lemon? Does that mean watermelon peaches become limes? Huh? Yes. The answer is yes. Shoot. Alright, let's next question. What's my zodiac sign? I am a Cancer. The most underrated zodiac sign. I was right before, or I was right at the cusp. I'm literally the first day that Cancer gets considered a Cancer, I think. I don't know who's before. Listen, I'm not a zodiac girly, so I don't know them all. I know most of them, but I can't remember how the order goes. But yeah, sad face. But yeah, I'm a Cancer. What? But would you win against a black hole? I think I could single-handedly close a black hole myself, you know? I think I could, maybe. I make it a point to not lionize people. When you put them on a pedestal, it hurts so much more when they yeah, and that's why, like, you gotta remember when you start streaming, you can't just go in thinking, hey, when I get big, fuck everybody else who's helped me out, because I've seen it happen too many times. People will be like, all right, cool, you know, I'm big now, F everybody who's helped me out. And it's dumb. Like, that, it's just, the wrong people get famous all the time. And it happens way too often. So if you're considering streaming, stay humble, man. Because karma will come back and get you in the ass. That's all I'm gonna say. Stay humble. And remember who got you where you are. Or helped you out get where you are. Onion, thank you for the heart me. Thank you, thank you. I'm sorry, I gotta scroll back up. Do you have a calculator? I had one when I was in college. I got rid of all my uni stuff as soon as I graduated. I said, nope, no more. Someone should call the police because you just stole my art. God. Yeesh. You coming up with these off the top of your head? Yeah, boy, are you actually looking these up? I want to know. I just scrolled and saw this Sans hear me out. You got some explaining to do. What do I gotta explain, Oreo? I mean, it's self-explanatory, If this stream lasts more than 2 hours, 30 minutes, I gotta go because there's a stream I enjoy. You're all good, Kaiju. Listen, you don't even have to. You can just pop in, say hello, and go right out. You don't have to be here the entire stream. I really appreciate y'all who do, but if y'all got other things, listen, you guys have lives too. I understand. You guys got things to do, people to see, jobs to work, you know? You don't have to apologize to me. I understand. Just noticed the points also. Yeah, humble is good. Oh shoot. Go smoke redeem already? Oof. Alright, well, I'll have to find it again. I have to get my, you know, I can't say it because TikTok will be like, hey man. No, it's not. Tell me. Listen, alright, listen. I like Sans, alright? He's a cool guy. And I might have liked him a little too much growing up. He was a homie. And then he became my hubby. Alright, Oreo, does that make sense to you? Do I have fizz? Like soda? Like soda fizz? Mm-hmm. To be honest, you could be a very unskilled therapist. Can I? Can I be somebody's therapist? You think so? Y'all think I could sit in a room and be like, tell me about your problem? You know, I'm actually a pretty good listener, honestly. Growing up, a lot of people around me, I'm not gonna, oh! Oh, shoot. What? What do you mean, hold up. You see this shit they're making me do? Fucking TikTok, man. Inactivity head. What are you talking about? I'm doing stuff. Alright, anyways. What was I saying? Damn it. I don't know. Forget it. I don't know what I was gonna say. If I ever get big, I'm buying a big mansion. Everyone's moving in. Hell yeah, man. I don't want a big mansion. I just want to live comfortably, you know? The water pipe. Yeah, the water pipe fried rice. I like that. I'm getting my water pipe. Yeah. That's all you gotta say. I didn't know you jump bones. Listen, Oreo. Listen. Everybody has their taste, okay? And Sans was my taste growing up. As sad as that sounds. You're a 9 out of 10 because I'm the one for you. Oh my god. Please. Please. Get this man a golden award. Did you make my did you make your avatar? Sorry, I can't read English apparently. My friend Hellion Creation, she's the one that helped create design, which here, I don't know if I have it saved on here still. For those of y'all who don't know my OG design, where the fuck is it? Hold up. Hello? Where'd it go? Oh, that's not it, but hopefully I didn't spoil something. I don't have my OG design pulled up, but you know, I'll pull my Twitter up. Hold up. Sorry, you guys are seeing my Twitter. This is my OG design. Oh wow, you can't really see it. Before I was 3D, I was PNG, and this what I look like. We're getting a redesign, and my new 3D will have more elements to make it cohesive, you know? But as far as making the 3D avatar, I had a friend help me out with it, so yeah. Those wings on your head look edible, do they? How edible? Like a sweet type of edible? Also, I'm sorry if you hear the dogs. They go crazy every once in a while. They go crazy. I can't say much. My taste back when then was sad. See, Oreo? See, you understand. You understand. You know, I'm actually terrible at flirting. How about you try to pick me up instead? I have zero riz, alright? Zero. Absolutely none. So I couldn't even riz somebody if to save my life, somebody had a gun to my head and said, riz me up. I probably wouldn't be able to. Also, welcome in. I'm not sure how to address you. A whole bunch of shush faces, and I think that's a pregnant lady. I can't really see, it's too tiny. Also, welcome in. Ghostface, hello, welcome in as well. For those of y'all who are coming in, if you guys have any questions for me, or you want to say something, get something off your chest, or just want to share anything in general, there's the Tellon, whatever the heck. You can throw your questions in there. My dad destroyed my old water pipe and never cleaned it. Don't even think he's changed the water. Ew. Ew.
I'm too shy to even talk to a woman, lol.
Listen, I don't blame y'all. Women are scary, alright? I even get scared when I'm like walking the store and I see some ladies. I'm like, dang, she's kind of scary. I can see why guys don't like go and approach ladies, because we can be scary. I'm not gonna lie. Just say you are a Matt because I just got lost in your eyes. Damn, what this become like a Riz challenge, huh? All right, let's continue on with the questions. Do your friends and family know you stream? Whew, that's a good one. Originally, no. My sibling actually found my stuff. I don't know how. They're very perceptive. But now they know. In the beginning, I really wanted nobody to know because I didn't really think they would approve. And now they just don't care. They really don't. My dad regularly checks up and he's like, hey, how's streaming going, whatever, which is nice. He doesn't really understand what I do as far as VTubing stuff. I've tried to explain it to him, but I mean, with someone with no knowledge of what streamers do in general, he's like, okay, he tries his best to understand, you know? Do you remember the Bubbles incident of 24 Arrow? I do. Unfortunately, I do. I really want you to excuse me. I really want you to react to Hell of a Boss because no YouTuber reacts to it. It's really good. I've watched Hell of a Boss a couple times. I don't know if I like the direction that it's going in now as far as story. Because it's Bubbles. It's been kind of all over the place. I'm not gonna lie. So that's probably why nobody reacts to it, because it's been random. I'm not gonna lie. The story's been all over the place. Can you play Fortnite Pro Scream ASMR? Probably not. I have to be in the mood to play Fortnite, you know? I've tried, and I've heard this new season's not even that great, so... Listen, take me back to the good old days of Fortnite, I probably would, but... I played it way too much in my youth, and I just I've kind of gotten a dislike for it. Girls be strong. Parents barely understand. Yeah, I mean they've grown up in a different era than we have. They don't understand all the stuff on the interwebs, you know. They don't know what the hell's streaming or what do you do when you're streaming, blah blah blah, all that good stuff. So, I'm gonna pronounce this so wrong. Is it Duslan? Duslan? Welcome in. How you doing? Excuse me. Do you have the time? I just want to remember the exact minute I fell in love with you. I swear that's gonna be the whole stream. You freaking were trying to rizz me up. Is Lumia bottom? 100%. For y'all who don't know who Lumia is, he's a bottom. That's all you gotta know about him. Good friend of mine. Really cool dude. But yeah, he is a bottom. Alright, I think that's all I had on my Tellon. Does anybody else have anything they want to ask? Question mark? Douchelag? Doucheland. I said land. Did I say lag? And Jesse, what's up? Welcome in. How you doing, hon? We're just answering stuff. I just wanted to talk to y'all, you know, because I felt bad that recently I've only been gaming and haven't been, like, actively talking with you guys because I was gaming or I had my focus elsewhere. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I haven't been as active with you guys, but so I wanted to take it down a couple notches this stream, just chat with you guys, you know? You literally said that. No, I didn't. Did I actually? Did I actually? Pancake cereal, thank you for the follow. Was your opinion, what in your opinion is the most beautiful place in Hollow Knight? Mine is Blue Lake. I haven't seen too many places, but I really like the place that we were just at, beating the soul guy with like all the rain and stuff. I don't remember what it's called, but yeah, that place is really cool. Set an alarm for an hour from now. For what? For what, Alito? Also, welcome in, Alito. How you doing? I have more, but TikTok don't like it. City of Tears. That's what it was. City of Tears. That was a pretty cool place. Really pretty. Alright, so now that we have answered most of the questions, I guess the ASMR bit for right now, or what I was thinking about doing, we can either, alright, hear me out, I have a Am I the Asshole thread for Reddit pulled up. We could read a couple of those, because really, I up to this point, I don't really know what else to do, but we can read a couple of those. I can try reading maybe a script or something. I don't know if you guys would enjoy that at all, but yeah, I was thinking maybe Am I the Assholes, because I like reading through those. They're pretty cool. Phantom, welcome in. Yeah, Am I the I really like those because you can there's some really interesting stories on there. I'm hungover. I'm taking my nephews golfing and Buffalo Wild Wings. Oh my god, I haven't been there so long, but I love it. You want me to set you an hour? I got you, Alito. For an hour? Bet. I got you. Hold on. What the hell is this? Oh. An hour. You have a timer for your ass. Hold up. Sorry, somebody said to put an hour for them, so I'm doing that. You guys relax. Don't yell at me, jeez. Also, I have a stuffy nose. I fucking hate this. Alright, your hour's been set, Alito. Oof. Is that bread or cheese? But sometimes I don't think they're real. I can see that. I don't think anybody would like come up with them, but I can definitely see that. I don't think most are real. Or we could read spooky stories. I like scary stories. What do you guys think? We could either read Am I the Asshole Reddit post, or we can read like a spooky story. I don't know where I could find scary stories, but I guess I can find them somewhere. Alright, here is a Reddit post. And this person said about camping. There you go. It's ready. You got your spooky hats on. You know what? You deserve it. Aww. Thank you. I was looking at it. I was like, I think it's Skylar, but I don't want to mispronounce with the L switched. Also, welcome in, Alexander. How you doing? And Alito, thank you for the heart me. Thank you. All right, so for those of y'all who've gone camping or ever been in the woods, this is probably gonna be spooky for you. But all right, I'm just gonna read it. If they have mispronunciations, I'm sorry. Hi, hello, Midas. How you doing? I've never been camping. I do want to eventually with some friends, but we'll see. I also am very scared of the woods at nighttime. Okay. If anybody's wondering what I'm reading, it's just a Reddit post. Okay. I've always been skeptic. Ghosts, demons, monsters, all just products of overactive imaginations, right? That's what I used to think until last fall when I went camping with a friend in a remote forest. We were looking for an escape from our busy lives and figured a weekend in the wilderness would be perfect. We arrived at a campsite late in the afternoon, set up our tent, and gathered wood for a fire. As night fell, the forest grew eerily quiet. We talked and laughed around the fire, but as the hours passed, an unsettling feeling crept over me. I couldn't shake the sensation of being watched. Around midnight, we decided to turn in. My friend was out like a light, but I lay awake, staring at the tent ceiling. That's when I heard it, a rustling just outside the tent. At first I thought it was an animal, but then I heard a low, guttural whisper, mimicking my friend's voice, calling my name. I shook my friend awake, heart pounding. "Did you hear that?" I whispered. My friend listened for a moment, then shrugged it off as my imagination, but I knew what I heard. Determined to prove I wasn't crazy, I grabbed a flashlight and unzipped the tent. I'm gonna pause right there. Listen. If you're hearing a sound in the middle of the night, in the woods, are y'all going out? Y'all gonna go check? No, I have to be right. I'm gonna go check. Are you guys gonna go check? Seriously? I need to hear this. Have you seen the new Doom trailer? I don't even watch like Doom or anything, so no, unfortunately I haven't, Midas. Try not to get scared, okay? So today I eat burger, I say, I hope this isn't an evil burger, but it was an evil burger. I then choked and died. No, alternate, rest in peace. Nugget, thank you for the follow. Nope, I'm staying my ass aside. Yo, the tent too has no protection either. No protection. It's just like a little tarp and that's it. Alright, I'll continue. So they just got out their tent. The beam of light cut through the darkness, revealing nothing but trees and shadows. I stepped out, scanning the area, but everything seemed normal. I was about to turn back when I saw movement out of the corner of my eye. I swung the flashlight around and froze. There, at the edge of the clearing, stood a figure. It looked like my friend, but something was off. The movements were jerky, unnatural, and those eyes were empty, void of any humanity. The figure smiled, a chilling, predatory smile, and then it spoke in a distorted version of my friend's voice, calling my name again. Panic set in. I stumbled back into the tent and zipped it up, my hands shaking. I told my friend what I saw, but they insisted I was just tired and seeing things. I'm sorry, but my friend's like, nah, you're just seeing shit. I'd be so mad. Like, dude, there's something outside our tent. What are you talking about? I never understood that trope of, hey man, I just saw something, and then the other person be like, nah man, it's just your imagination. Is it their way of like trying to deflect that there's nothing out there? I just don't understand that mindset. I don't know. Oh yeah, I'm a Caucasian. The horror movie law say so. So you'd be the first one out. Why is that always the first reaction if I'm hearing my voice? I'm noping out of there. It's so nah, man. Nah, hell no. I'm gonna continue. Sorry. Reluctantly, I lay back down, every sound outside now amplified in my mind. The next morning, we decided to cut the trip short. As we packed up, I couldn't shake the feeling of being watched. We left the forest, and I tried to forget what I saw.
Going to fight that noise in the forest.
Bravo 6 is gonna go out and fucking kill the skinwalker. Oh, shoot. Where was I? Hold on. The next morning, we decided to cut this trip short. As we packed up, I couldn't shake the feeling of being watched. We left the forest, and I tried to forget what I saw, convincing myself it was a hallucination. Weeks later, I was at home when I heard a knock on my door. I opened it and find my friend standing there, looking exhausted and terrified. They told me they had seen the same figure outside their window, mimicking my voice, calling their name. It followed them home. We decided to research what we encountered and came across stories about skinwalkers, creatures from Native American legends that would mimic voices and appearances to lure victims. The descriptions matched our experiences perfectly. Then came the twist I never saw coming. One night, while trying to call my friend over the phone, I heard a faint noise behind me. I turned around to see my friend standing in the doorway, the same empty eyes and predatory smile as the figure in the forest. I realized too late the terrifying truth. The friend I had been talking to all this time, the one who had been followed home, wasn't my friend. They had been replaced by the skinwalker that night in the forest, and now it was my turn to run. You know, pretty good story. It probably wasn't true because that last little bit made me think, you know, but dang, that's oof. I don't know how I feel about cryptids. I think something like skinwalkers could exist, especially in like a forest setting because they're so, I mean, the forest is huge, and that you just never know what's out there. But yeah, I think skinwalkers could definitely be a thing that exists. Fallout show fan? I haven't actually watched it yet. Is it good? I think I watched the first episode and I was very confused and I said, I don't know anything about this. I gotta play the Fallout games though. I mean, kind of M. Night, but kind of creepy. Yeah, I see. I wonder if a skinwalker can stand up to a 357. Probably not. You know, that'd be my same exact question. Hope you have a great day. You as well, Austin. Thank you. We need to get a special on the story and review it. He's a master of debunking on what is skinwalkers, or on what are skinwalkers. Okay. This place is magnificent. Alright, I like that story. Alright, let's see what else we can go. We're fine. Attacked by an entity. Oh, this one's pretty long. Alright. Has anybody, now that we're talking about like spooky stuff and like ghosts and shit like that, has anybody ever been haunted or have like a ghost experience before at all, or have some sort of like paranormal type thing go on in their life at all before? I know it's happened to a couple people at least that I've talked to in my daily life, and I'm just wondering if anybody's ever had like some similar story. Stone Lover, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Thought we were reading Am I an Asshole, but I guess Spooky is okay. Yeah, we did a vote and Spooky had won. In Native American folklore, skinwalker can only partially mimic whatever they're trying to be. They also usually only get the natural abilities of whatever animal they take the form of. At least that's what I've heard. Okay. I don't know too much about them because I don't know. It's a little scary. Can we watch Spooky Scary After? I would, but unfortunately, YouTube would flag my live and end it, sadly. One of my friends have had their cat pushed out the window, but nobody was near that cat. You sure the cat just didn't dive? Because the cats be doing that sometimes. If not, poor cat, man. Cat's just trying to vibe out and just gets shoved out a window. What? Oh, thank you for the redeem. Thank you, Hunter. I didn't see it. Also, fried wrap. I'm gonna, I have a sticky note here. Refund. Sorry, refund your the water pipe redeem because me reading, I don't want to be stumbling over my words. You know. Next one though. Next one, I got you. Sorry. Cat was a skinwalker. Yeah, the cat just jumped out because it said no more. Alright, here's the next here's the not question. Jeez. Next story. YouTube will flag you, but I've been in lives when I don't know if it's the audio or what, but yeah, YouTube definitely flags me. I've tried watching like Gordon Ramsay and stuff like that, and it's like not even maybe 5 minutes in, and it'll be like, no, you can't watch this. It belongs to a third party or something like that. I've tried several occasions, it just won't let me. It was a normal cat, and they said it was pushed, but I don't know. Oof. That could have been a spooky little ghost just tossing him out the window. Didn't like the cat. Alright, let's see what this story says. The title says attacked by an entity. So, we're probably in for a pretty crazy ride. Alright, around the age of 19, I was disqualified from the military due to a medical disqualification. I wasn't too sure what to do with my life since this was a lifelong dream. I felt very lost. I did a lot of soul searching during this time, studied many religions and philosophies. At some point, I got into occultism? I think that's how you say it. I got into occultism, law of attraction, meditation, and finally astral projection. To keep it short, I started meditating to attract into my life the things I wanted, and I also started to practice astral projection. After a few weeks, my aunt started to come into my room, scared, and began to question what I was doing. I told her that I was meditating quite frequently, sometimes up to 3 hours a day. Why was she asking? She told me that something very weird had just happened in the house. In fact, for a few days now, several weird things have been happening. She told me while they were watching TV, the front door of the house unlocked itself, and the door had just been slammed open. They told me things had been falling off counters, and my uncle was seeing things from the corner of his eyes. She didn't ask me to stop. She actually seemed intrigued. My aunt is into crystals and all kinds of groovy doo stuff. I like that word, groovy doo. It's Yoshi. Thank you for the follow. What if, hear me out, the cat ate alternative evil burger? Probably, and it just jumped out and said no more. Their house was haunted because the doors kept opening in the middle of the night. That's so, I can't imagine, like, you're sleeping and just the door swinging open. I'd be so terrified. Hi, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I kept this going. I wasn't able to astral project yet, but I was able to get parts of my body to leave. As weird as that sounds, I was able to remove my arm from my arm. It's a very odd feeling to describe. It feels like your arm is paralyzed, yet another one you can fully manipulate and feel it coming out of it. I was also able to do this with my right leg. For those who are not understanding what astral projection is, it means leaving your body. I'm not sure if your soul leaves your body or if you project it mentally. All I know is it's very real. I'm not here to persuade you one way or the other, but it's a thing. Sorry, I forgot. Supposedly you are able to soul travel by doing this. In any case, a couple weeks go by, and my uncle and aunt need to be gone for a couple days, and I have the house for myself. So what do? I have a girl over like any normal dude would? No, I meditate and try to leave my body. By this point, I'm obsessed. For the first time, I fall asleep while meditating, and what proceeds to happen is one of the most traumatic and terrifying things to ever happen to me. Who am I kidding?
One spooky thing been happening recently is that the radio in our trailer will randomly turn on some evenings.
Why did Jesse say it so like randomly turn on? Yeah, that's weird, especially radios, because they can like supposedly entities can interact with like anything that has radio frequency, so that's definitely weird. That's strange. Huh. That's weird. I don't know, you might be haunted, Fried Rat. Sorry. Shoot. I accidentally said that, but it worked kind of well. Oh shoot. Okay, where was I? So for the first time I fall asleep while meditating, and what proceeds to happen is one of the most traumatic and terrifying things to ever happen to me. Who am I kidding? It's by far the most terrifying experience of my life, and it haunts me to this day. This is the part of the story I don't like telling anyone, because they dismiss it as a nightmare or it's just sleep paralysis, bro. I don't care what you decide to call it, what I'm about to tell you. If you want to label it as fake, it was more real than life to me. I have astral projected a few times. I never saw anything very interesting other than my own home, freaking out my dogs, and mostly what I do is fly over lakes, factories at night, the city. I can never do it for very long. I've not mastered it, and nowadays I avoid the practice altogether, although it happens involuntarily still from time to time. What I experienced in the instance was different. It felt more physical, it felt more real, and I was attacked by God knows what. I wake up laying flat on my bed, facing up, arms wide open and legs spread apart. The TV is on, the show Ink Master is running. It's night, but the room has a natural light to it, almost like a full moon. I see a shadow in the corner of the room. I try to get up, but I cannot move. I'm paralyzed. I start being able to move, but I feel heavy, like trying to swim underwater. The shadow gets closer to me and then crawls on top of my body. This is embarrassing to say, and I normally leave this part of the story. This thing proceeds to put its hands between my legs and press and squeeze, you know. I feel immense physical pain. There's actually something gripping my body and really hurting me. I try to scream, but I can't. I start saying, the power of Christ compels you, and over, but it does nothing. The back starts to... Wait, what is happening? Hold on. My back starts to bend in an arch, and I'm slightly levitating over my bed. Everything is happening very silently, which allows me to hear loud footsteps coming from the kitchen. While this is all happening, a man walks from the kitchen into my room. I can barely see or look, but he is a middle-aged man wearing a suit. Looks very old-fashioned. After several attempts of asking, my words finally come out. Who are you? The man standing in the corner of the room states, my name is Lucer. I then ask concerned, Lucifer, he states? Oh, Lucifer? He states, no, Lucer. The painful back arching and floating continues for a while, when suddenly it stops. I fall on my bed, and it's suddenly daylight. Inkmaster is still on, and I can hear birds chirping. I never woke up from this, like waking up from a dream. It simply stopped, and I was still awake. I spent the entire day looking things up online, trying to make sense of what happened. When it came night again, the same thing happens again. This entity, or whatever it is, grips me the same way and hurts me. You gotta understand, the pain is very physical and excruciating. I can feel its hands and fingers, and this time it's very pissed off. For one reason or another, this time I'm not afraid, and I start trying to strangle it. I start asking it to get out of my body so I can murder it, and suddenly it all stops just like that. After the second episode, it never happened again. From time to time, I'm still attacked by an entity that looks like me, and I'm forced to fight it, but these are more like vivid nightmares, nothing like the situation I just described. I quit meditating, I quit trying to astral project, and this situation never happened again. I still involuntarily astral project in my sleep sometimes, but it's very uneventful. I don't see other entities or have bad or good things happen. I just float over a lake near my house and enjoy the view for the most part. Maybe there's more I could share, but I think I have shared enough. Thanks for getting this far. I've never found out who Lucer was. I tried, no idea. I've been asked if this Lucer entity was trying to help me during the situation, or if he seemed like an evil force or what. I didn't feel negative feelings from him, nor positive. He just seemed like someone passing by that witnessed what was happening. Okay, so homeboy, I thought it was gonna go in a very different direction, but yeah, homeboy just has random demons coming up and making them float and stuff. I have the power of God and anime on my side. Yeah, I got it did too, apparently, floating and stuff. Oh shit. I accidentally sent that, but okay. Demonic CBT is crazy. Yeah, I thought the ghost was trying to get freaky on him for a second, but then it said he started levitating. I was like, oh, okay. I don't know, man. I know there's astral projection can be very powerful, from what I've heard. And it's just, I was interested in it when I was like in high school, thinking I wanted to do the same. But I know that's some stuff normal peeps shouldn't just do on a whim, you know? You're messing with like spiritual type beat shit. It's just not it. Jojo, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. But yeah, I mean, what do you guys think about that one? You think homeboy was actually floating around and stuff? Oh, bubble bath. I gotta read this one. It's very short, never mind. Very short. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, I took a cab in the middle of the night. Oh, I saw smoked Swede. Alright, this might be a good one. Never mess with beings what don't have a physical exactly. Yeah, anything that has to do with astral projection and you're not in your physical body that you cannot control, it's probably not gonna be a good time. Also, welcome Billy, how you doing? And Pogger, how you guys doing? We're reading some spooky Reddit stories. And yeah, that's what we're gonna do right now. We answered some questions in the beginning, so if you do have a question that you want to ask me, you can go ahead and drop it. I'll read it once I take some pauses from the stories. Good, what about you? I'm doing good, Billy. Thank you for asking. How was your weekend? We're just having a really chill live today. I was gonna game, but I was like, you know what? I haven't talked to my peeps in a while, so let's leave the gaming for Wednesday, you know? The only way to fight that stuff is spiritual stuff like religion. That's true. That is true. Yeah. And I would not know how to fight it because I ain't got that kind of power. What are your opinions on nukes? This is a really good question, actually. I just watched the Oppenheimer movie the other day. Really good movie.
Whether you say yes or no to drugs, because if you're talking to drugs, then you're on drugs.
If you're talking to who's talking to drugs, huh? But what are my opinions on nukes? So I just watched the Oppenheimer movie the other day, right? And to see, man, my personal opinion, okay, right? Whether you know, like the idea or whatever, I don't even know who would genuinely like the idea of nukes. I think it's very scary that only a handful of people in our entire planet have the power and the ability to send off a weapon of mass destruction at their will, and us, the normal people, they can't do anything about it. And the thing that got me in the movie when I was watching Oppenheimer, when they are in the boardroom and it's a whole bunch of random guys. Again, I'm not too good with history. I don't really know their names, but just a bunch of random guys in a room deciding where to plant these nukes or where to drop them on civilians in a country that's not theirs, but these are still innocent lives. I think that's just disgusting, and the fact that that's who have the power to just kill millions and thousands of people, it's just disgusting to me. So I personally don't like them. I don't know why. I mean, obviously they got created because at the time there was a war going on and blah blah blah. But
night I was staying up watching TV and I had a weird feeling too at the open door and saw a taller woman in a puffy dress like you see in the Western movies. She looked at me and walked down the hall and disappeared.
Ooh, that's scary. Scary muggly. Tall lady. Usually a short ghost. Oh my god. Do you not ask your shrooms how they're doing? They have feelings too. You're right. You're right, Fred Rat. Yeah, they're plants, right? So I have to ask them how they're doing. Also, Cypher, welcome in. How you doing, hun? What's scary is that one day someone stupid might become a leader in the country one day. Might set off a nuke and kill me. Exactly. Or we could just get to a point where every country is wanting to fight and boom, there goes all those fucking nukes and we can't do anything about it. Honestly, it'd probably be fast, unless it's the whole after effect of radiation or whatever, but when a nuke drops, it's there's no way you can avoid it, you know? So even if it was a thing, then it's whatever, you know? It's something I don't want to worry about. It's out there, it's in my knowledge of, hey, this could happen, but what can we really do, you know? I don't like that they exist, but I can't really do anything about it. I love your Joji tattoo. Thank you. I fucking love Joji. I've seen him twice already in concert, and he's such a good performer. Why are we talking about nukes? Somebody asked me what my opinions on nukes are. My Tellonym. And by the way, if anybody has any other questions, you can drop them in here, and I will answer them. Get some guns and make a shelter. That's true, but would I want to live the rest of my life in a bunker? Probably not. Probably not. Also, thank you, Sarayu. Can you also refund Fried Rat for his the water pipe redeem, the schmuck? I won't say it because TikTok. But hey, you can't say that stuff. When we realize the world can literally be destroyed by only a handful of people, it truly gets it. It really is. I think nukes are great. I have a few of my. Oh yeah, I have some in my back pocket. Sorry, you know. Sorry, I was playing Fortnite. You're all good, Kaiju. You're all good. This might be a stupid question. Listen, no questions are stupid, alright? Have you ever watched Madness Combat? I don't believe so. It doesn't sound familiar to me. Is it like a game or like a video? I don't think I've watched it. And thank you guys for submitting any questions. Thank you. You don't got... No, I have to. I didn't get to do the redeem, so I gotta redeem it for you. Or, you know, refund it. I'm saving up my money to tell a scary story. Let's go, Billy. Alright, y'all. Let's pull up another one. Y'all want to switch gears and do an Am I the Asshole one? Madness Combat is like a little action web series on Newgrounds. Ah. Okay. Alright. Why is my...
I was tall. Of course, I was just a kid or teenager.
True. Okay, everybody when you're a kid, they do seem taller. Nukes at this point are just a status symbol for countries. It really is. Like almost every freaking country has it, and they're just like, oh well, if you don't behave, if you don't, you know, whatever, boom, there goes your country. It's like, all right, well, you know. All right, here's another scary story, and then we'll go switch over to Am I the Asshole? We'll do a couple of those. And how long am I going? Probably ended there. I don't want it to be too long of a stream today.
I have a story. One day I was getting on a bus to get to the closest station home, But then I realised it was the wrong number and I was in a station far away from home. I panicked, and then I had to walk 3 kilometres back home because of my stupid ass.
No, Pogger. You walked through all the way back. There was no bus that was going back. That sucks. I'm sorry. Your opinion on Black Ops 6? Oof. Listen, I stopped playing Black Ops after... Shit, which one did I stop playing after? I think I stopped at 3, maybe. Bro, there's a lot I haven't played. But I was really into the Black Ops franchise for a while. It could be good. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully they like revive the franchise with 6. I saw the trailer the other day. Maybe, hopefully, but I don't know. I don't know, man. The recent Call of Duties has just not been it, you know? It's just not up my alley. Not up my alley. New Age COD is just shit. Yeah, that's what I've heard. And I've heard like the campaigns aren't even all that great either. And it's just sucky. I heard it's gonna be adding 9/11. That's just a rumor though. I mean, it's usually what they do is get big historical events and just base it off that. So I wouldn't be surprised if they did. I really wouldn't, but we'll see. We'll see if it's good. All right, we'll do one more spooky, scary story, and then we'll transition over to some Am I the Asshole ones. Okay. I took a cab in the middle of the night, but what happened changed my life. I woke up at 2 a.m. feeling ravenous. The hunger I was feeling was powerful. I couldn't sleep. I just had to get something to eat. I went downstairs to my disgusting kitchen and opened the fridge. Damn, I thought. The only thing I had in my fridge was a bottle was a bottle of expired milk. At that time, I didn't know it was expired, so I drank it. Oof. The dreaded feeling of extreme hunger tortured me. I just had to get some food. I unlocked my phone and ordered a cab. The driver swiftly arrived at my house, which did not surprise me, since it was the middle of the night. I walked up to the car and saw a man. Almost everything about this individual was boring and average, but the one thing that stood out was his eyes. They looked dead and were red. He looked like he had just smoked Schweed. You know what Schweed is? You know, I can't say it. Sorry. At first I was reluctant about getting in, but I ignored that feeling and got inside the car. Take me anywhere. What? Take me anywhere they food. Okay. Take me anywhere that has food, I'll say. I said to the creepy man. Well, what are you looking for? He answered. Anything, I said. What about getting something exotic? The man uttered in a terrifying voice. That sentence horrified me. It was the way he said it that erected that grim feeling in me. After a second, I realized that it was probably nothing and that I was making stuff up. Yeah, sure, I answered unenthusiastically. Great, the man yelled. That blaring yell almost made me faint. It was all because I got drunk last night playing a drinking game with my friends. The man accelerated and reached a great speed in seconds. I was terrified. We got about 5 miles from my house before I started getting even more creeped out. Why do we have to drive so far to get to this restaurant? I kept asking the guy about the ETA of this ride, but he kept saying the same thing. We'll be there soon, the creep kept on saying. Alright, listen, if I'm stuck in a car with an Uber guy, I'm running. Okay, so he said we'll be there soon. I was beginning to spiral. It only took a few minutes to start thinking that he was going to kill me. That's when I got a phone call. It was a private number. I usually don't answer calls from these types of numbers, but I had to do something to get this situation off my mind. I answered the call. Where the fuck are you? I've been waiting for you for 30 minutes. You better believe I'm going to be charging you for this, the unknown man screamed. What are you talking about? I got into a car like 40 minutes ago, I replied. I don't know what the hell you're on about, but I'm out here, he yelled. He hung up. Can we please pull over? Asked the driver. No, he answered formidably. What's going on here? I just got a call from an unknown number insisting that he was my driver, I replied. Well, he probably was, said the imposter. That sentence sent shivers... That sentence sent shivers down my spine. I completely forgot about my... I don't even know how to say that word. I'll say hunger state. The only thing on my mind was getting out of this vehicle. The only possible resolution at the moment was to attack the man and take control of the car. I punched him in the head. He didn't take it well. He lost control of the car and we hit a tree. Thankfully, I was fully conscious and I wasn't injured. I looked at where the driver was sitting and thought he passed out. I was ecstatic and I thought that I was finally free. But that's when he suddenly woke up and stabbed me in the neck with a syringe. I passed out almost immediately. After I woke up, I started puking profusely. It was probably because by either the expired milk I drank earlier or the mixture of chemicals in the syringe. I started panicking, thinking I was going to die, but then the lights came on. I know you wanted to try something exotic, so I made you something I knew you would love, said a familiar voice. Suddenly, the lights turned on. I looked down and screamed with horror. My legs, they're fucking gone. I'm sorry. My legs, they go. The sadistic monster laughed with glee. Exactly, they're gone, and that's what you're going to eat tonight. You disgusting creep, how dare you? He didn't respond, he just left. Did you guys watch The Walking Dead? What the fuck was his name? You remember his name? Something similar happened. He woke up and he didn't have his legs, and he's like, you want some food? And he feeds him his own legs. This is just like a reenactment. Am I reacted TikToks? Oh no, we're reading some scary stories. This reminds me exactly of that moment in Walking Dead. Alright, let's finish this up. God. My legs are fucking gone. The sadistic monster laughed with glee. Exactly, they're gone, and that's what you're going to eat tonight. You disgusting creep, how dare you? He didn't respond, he just left. I sat there, stuck for hours, crying, thinking about stuff I could never do again because of the psychopath. After hours of mental torture, he came back. I'm gonna love this, said the sadist. He walked over to me and put a blindfold around my eyes. He then unblocked the wheels on the wheelchair I was sitting on and rolled me over to a different room. The man took off the blindfold, and what I saw deeply disgusted me. I saw a table full of different dishes that mainly consisted of meat for my legs. I was surprised that I didn't hurl. I was frightened, but that was only the beginning. I started yelling, telling the guy...
Bangkok.
No. What? Oh my god. I started yelling, telling the guy I wasn't going to eat my legs, but in that moment, he whipped out a pistol and told me that if I didn't eat it, he was going to kill me and my entire family. I reluctantly started...
How true this is. But I heard about a guy that fed his friends pieces of himself that he took home from a surgery he had.
Ew. Yo. Ugh, that'd be so... No. No. No thanks. I can't. That's why you can't just trust anybody to cook, you know? What's in this meat? Yeah, it's just my leg, you know? Nah. Nah, man. Jeez, where was I? Sorry, I'm trying to find where I reluctantly started eating one of the dishes and ate until I finally saw the look of satisfaction on his face. I told him I was done eating. He seemed pleased with what he had accomplished.
Never let bro cook, Agent.
After he put all the dishes back in a different room, he walked up to me, put a knife on the table, put a gun in his mouth, and killed himself. The sound of the gun and the sight of a man's brain being splattered all over the wall scarred me for life. Why would he do all that? Why would he go through all that trouble just to die in the end? Okay. I then remembered that he had left the knife on the table, pulled myself to the edge of the surface, turned myself around, and grabbed the knife. I was lucky that he had only tied my chest to the chair, but thinking about it now, I was pretty sure he did it on purpose. After I escaped from the chair, I crawled over to the exit. After I got out the door, I saw that this place was in the middle of the city. The second I came out, there was a swarm of people surrounding me. The one thing that I wasn't expecting was that I deeply enjoyed eating human flesh. It was more like love. I was obsessed instantly. I never considered myself a bad person. I still don't think I am. I just have needs that most people don't, and I think that is fine. Sure, most people would think I am a monster, but all of them have never tried the beauty that is human flesh. I want to end this by thanking my unexpected driver for introducing me to this wonderful world of cannibalism. Homie went to the dark side. He switched sides real quick. Oh my god. Oh no. Sounds like one of those YouTube channels that tell scary stories. Yeah, what the hell? He said, you know, I'm thanking my kidnapper for giving me a newfound taste, and that is human flesh. I heard that human flesh tastes like pork. I wonder if it does something. I'm pretty sure it does, because there are some tribes that are like cannibalistic, right? Does it do anything for your psyche, you think? Like, you think if you start eating human, like your brain just starts getting all fucked up? Or you think it's just like any other meat? I'm not asking because I'm going to go try it. I'm just asking, like, on a psychological level, what does it do? Or does it even have any nutritional benefits? Like, have we researched this? Waiter, more flesh, please. Also, Mugly, thank you for the stretch. I'm gonna stretch right now. Oh, I just can't. Man. Alright, honest question though. You're on an island with your homie. Your homie dies, right? Are you gonna eat him? It's a real question. Are you gonna eat him? A native myth, you become a Wendigo Wendigo eating people. Ah. I think I remember a documentary in which you can actually die from cannibalism if you don't prepare the meat correctly. Ah, that makes sense. I ain't no Dahmer, bro. But like, you're stuck on an island, alright? You got no food other than homie that just died. You burying him, you eating him. You got no food. If I have nothing to eat. Alright, so yeah, we got one person confessing. We got one person. You could contract whatever ailments they have. That makes sense. Kind of like similar to any other meat. Depends on the homies. Alright, that makes sense. You're like, I can't do it to him. What if he tells you, listen, you can eat my body when I die. Do me this one thing. I'm related, but I think maybe one of the rewards is a TTS vtuber Chills, aka the guy who said number 50. Oh, I have to find that, Billy. I have to. It's an island though, no fruits and veggies. No, you just got vegetation and like maybe a coconut or two. Which you can't really eat coconut. I mean, you can eat the flesh of coconut, but it's not like it'll keep you going. Yummy in my tummy. I can't eat my homie I've known since preschool, but my friends from high school, now it's a different story. Alright, I got a whole bunch of people confessing that they will be a cannibal. Got it. I'm putting all you guys on a list. Alright, I'm gonna switch over to Am I the Asshole for a little bit. Probably do a couple of these and then that's where we'll end it for today. Let's see what sounds good. Some of these are just straight up boring. Like, dude, just solve your own family issues, please. Like, am I the asshole for not making my son apologize to my niece after making her cry? Like, what? Just fucking what? What? Hi, Debbie. Welcome in, hon. How you doing? Hey, I want to be a cannibal. Y'all can relate, right? Right? I'll probably handle it the same way Tom Hanks did in Castaway. Was it Wilson? Wilson? Please, if you guys have not watched that movie, go watch it. Okay, this one might seem interesting. Oh yeah, because I've seen this happen way too many times. It's very short though. Am I the asshole for suggesting someone turn down their toddler's phone/tablet volume during a wedding reception speech? Oof. Alright, it's very short, so I'll probably read this very fast. The table behind me at a reception dinner had a toddler watching a video at a high volume during the speeches. I looked over a handful of times because it was distracting, hoping they would get the hint to turn the volume down. The mother eventually made a comment about it and said, "My kid didn't get a nap today." I totally understand the importance of a kid's nap schedule, and they can become tiny beasts if they don't get enough sleep. After the speeches were done, the mother confronted me in a very aggressive manner and thought I was questioning her parenting skills and screen time choices. I hadn't said boo to her, and I wasn't questioning her abilities as a mother at all. In general, I thought it was common courtesy not to have the volume of electronics up high in a public place or at an event when someone is speaking. Am I the asshole? No, you're definitely not. Definitely not. Shame on the parents for not, especially during a wedding speech, for not saying, hey, let me at least turn down the volume. And I think that's actually so ridiculous that parents nowadays have the volume at the highest level possible for their kids. One, by the time they're like 30, their ears are going to be shot because they're listening to things so freaking loud. And two, they're at a wedding. Let them be a kid and not be on a fucking tablet. I hate that. I hate that there's a fucking trend nowadays.
Selling, I ain't buying you.
I ain't buying, yo. This story is going to be why I hate kids. It's not even the kids' fault. Like, it's the parents just not wanting to deal with the kids, so here have a tablet, leave me alone type thing. It's the laziest form of parenting nowadays. Here's a tablet, leave me alone. It's so I hate that that's what I can't. What is the place in Hollow Knight you hate most? It doesn't have to be influenced by a boss. Probably the fungal waste, because I kept dying to that stupid the what the hell is it called? The little lakes or whatever. And welcome back, Skate. How you doing? Especially in the doctor's office when the lady next to you listens to military stories with her volume all the way. Like, what? What? Just get headphones. Get headphones. If you don't want to deal with kids, why have any? Exactly, Mugly. Thank you. Don't just have a kid and then pop a tablet in front of their face and expect them to be a decent human being when they grow up. Excuse me? You're not fucking... I hate that. I'm sorry, I hate it. I'm not even a parent, but I've basically been a parent for some of my family members, and it's like, jeez. And Skate, thank you so much for the roses, hun. Thank you. We're just reading some Reddit stories. It's a really chill stream today. We were just talking and whatnot. And again, if anybody has any questions, any new questions or anything they want to talk about, here's the Tellonyms, whatever the heck it is. Yeah, you can just pop them in there. I think Infection Crossroads. Yeah, wherever the acid was, I did not like. And Skate, thank you for the heart. You're such a sweetheart. Smoking a schmock in a ball. I can't say these words on TikTok, so they'll smite me. But heck yeah, man. I think afterwards I'm gonna get my water pipe, you know? Kids be evil. It's not even like the kids' fault. It's literally just the parents not knowing how to raise them. It really is. I don't like kids. Yeah, Debbie. I like them to a certain extent. Some kids can be a bit much for me, but honestly, it's not their fault. It really isn't.
Bubbles.
Have you played Life is Strange? It's some of the... I haven't, but I really do want to. I really do want to. What's your favorite place? Where? Like in IRL, in a game? What you got in mind? While you're... Favorite place in Hollow Knight is the City of Tears. Let's find a different one. Am I the asshole? But yeah, it's definitely not... That person was definitely not the asshole. Like, if you know... You know, if there's something special going on, like a speech, and I hear blaring Coco Melon in the back of the room, I will be upset. I probably will cut ties with that person. Let's see. I asked him for calling my girlfriend a professional yapper. Yo, I'm kind of interested. I yap all the time. And they're on ads, so cool. We'll take a small break. I've seen the way kids whine and cry when they don't get their way, and it made me realize, no, I don't want to be a dad. Again, it's all on how you raise the kid. They don't necessarily get that way. Obviously, kids, they have their own needs, but it's different. It's the way you raise them. And Skate, thank you for the lightning bolts. You're such a sweetheart. Thank you so much. Like kids who run around inside the store because their parents let them treat it like a plate. Yeah, literally, it's not even the kid's fault. It's the parents. The parents. Like, how are you gonna just let your kids run around a store? One, because people could just snatch them up. And two, just, it's not a playground. There's places to do that. Wait, what did I walk into? What you mean, Billy? Is that Coco Melon skippity D sound effects? It just makes me go mad as fuck. There was an instance that I went over to one of my family members' house, and the kids, no lie, or there was one specific kid, he had to be at least 3 years old. He didn't even know English. Like, he wasn't even talking. Would grab the remote from you, like, yank it away from you, would get pissed off if you didn't give him the remote, and put on the most, like, I don't even know what you have to search on YouTube to find this stuff, but it was like the most overstimulating ASMR toilet stuff, like this lady pouring stuff in a toilet and toys and whatnot and flush it. It was just weird. It was really weird, and he loved that. He ate that shit up. It's all he wanted to watch at full blast, full volume, and nobody can hear what we were saying to each other. It was so like overstimulating just being in that room. I was like, I can't even hear what this guy next to me is saying. Like, what? Huh? I got lost in a store before. I think every kid does. It's the scariest thing. You're like, Mom, where are you? But some kids, they just be roaming around the store like, whatever. I eat lots of bosses of Holland Island. Hell yeah, man.
Our version of brain rot was LMG and Cod Best Snipe.
Yeah. Listen, that's the best sort of brain rot. Whatever they got going on now, it's just not it. It ain't it. I gotta scroll up. Might be. Cocomelon Skibidi legit sounds terrible. It's so bad, and you wonder how, like, this is only the beginning of like their entire life or whatever. I wonder how oh my god, how much I'm trying to structure the sentence. I'm losing my English. I wonder from at this point in their life, right? They're consuming so much random ass media, how this will affect them later on in life. I'm really wondering, because obviously we've seen that using TikTok and stuff like that, it shortens your attention span like crazy, and kids are now just consuming the most like randomest things. I'm really wondering in a couple of years when we start researching the effects that this stuff has had on our youth, on these kids, I'm wondering what the damage is going to be, really. They went to the car without telling me. What the heck? Your parents didn't even just like, hey, where's my child at? This is why when I have kids, I'm going to make sure to constantly try and get them out of the...
Kids cry and whine when they don't get their way. And I realized, no, I don't want to be a dad. I don't have the patience to deal with that.
I felt that. This is why when I have kids, I'm gonna make sure to constantly try and get them out of the house and actually enjoy stuff outside, like my dad with me. It's all about balancing being outside and active and letting them find what interests them inside. Exactly, Fried Rat. Exactly. 100%. My little sister watches Coco Melon. It makes me want to throw her phone down the toilet. Yeah, words are difficult to write you. Damn, man. Imagine how they're gonna be able to survive when they're 18. It's scary, man. It's really scary to see what the next generation is going to be. And it's not their fault. It really is not their fault. Can you really blame kids for being on a tablet all day when the fucking parents are enabling this? Huh? Isn't Gen Alpha having the worst grades in American history? I've heard they're being like the worst kids in general. Like, there's teachers just straight up quitting because the kids are awful. But really, they're not the ones that are raising their kids. VTuber encouraging people to touch grass. You're talking cray. Listen, as much as I like spending time on the internet, it's such a like, okay, so the other day or literally yesterday I watched for y'all who probably know Charlie Penguin Z0 or whatever. He was talking about how a remote tribe had gained access to the internet, and obviously they had phones and stuff, so they weren't like completely cut off from the world, but they had just recently like gained access to like high-speed internet for like, you know, going on TikToks and stuff like that. And the elders are talking about how this could potentially affect their way of life because they're self-sustainable. They go out and, you know, plant their own stuff. They have a whole different lifestyle than what we do have now. They were saying how with this new technology, they've seen like an increase in like them just being lazy and not really wanted to do their duties and whatever. And it's like, dude, this is already happening in society with fucking all the shit that we have. It's crazy. Kids just shouldn't have electronics until exactly. And I didn't have a phone until like I was in middle school, and it was only because I needed to call my mom if I needed to get picked up for something because I had like after school programs. That's the only reason I had a phone. I did not have any like social media accounts, none of that until I was like very much older. I mean, it is the generation raised on TikTok, and that's sad. That's sad that that's all they're gonna know. And like, if you think back on it, when they grow up, they're gonna be like, damn, what did I even have a childhood of? Being on my phone, that's it. In my opinion, it's mainly the parents' fault. They should be more strict on their kids and how they should monitor them. And exactly. But like even the parents are doing the same exact thing, getting stuck on their phones and whatnot. Do you want to know what Radiant means for Hollow Knight? I'm not really focused on Hollow Knight right now. You can probably, I have a Hollow Knight stream on Friday, so we can talk about Hollow Knight stuff on that. Also, welcome in, Alex. How you doing? Alright, so I have another one. This is calling my girlfriend a professional yapper. I hate when my parents try to ban stuff for videos like my baby. It hurt because of this. Will maybe care if you monitor what your kid watch and not a stick of exactly. It's dumb. It's dumb. And then they blame creators. Oh, why are you putting this on the internet? Dude, this wasn't for your kid. Your kid found it. Like, what do you want from me? And I get access with my own electronics till I was like 6 or 7 when my dad bought me a 3DS. Listen, a 3DS, stuff like that, that's cool. You're playing games or whatever. I'm talking about full just internet access. Being able to freely scroll on TikTok, going on Instagram. You tell me like 5-year-olds are making Instagram accounts and posting shit? Like, no, man. And out for now. I hope everyone has a great day, and I hope you have. You too, Billy. Thank you for coming on in, hon. I hope you have an amazing day as well. Also, Alito, your hour has gone up. My dad watches TikTok on his phone when he gets stuck in traffic. What the hell is going on? Oh shit. Alright, let's read this next story. I'll probably read like 2 more and then that's where I'll end it. Okay. The title is the asshole for calling my girlfriend a professional yapper. Sorry, I have a hiccup. I, 19 male, have a girlfriend, 22 female. We have a great relationship most of the time, with this one exception that she talks a lot. I'm talking hours upon hours of lectures. She even had a communist phase once where she had me sit down and talk to me for hours about the intricate differences between socialism and communism. Sorry. My English is so bad right now. I gathered nothing from this lecture. My issue is I don't want to insult her and make her think I don't want to hear her talk. I do. I just like if it was, oh my god. I just like if she did it a little less. The other day I was talking about my career goals. I'm doing a physics BA, intending to segue into my fiance. What the fuck? This guy can't. Maybe you don't like her talking because you can't even fucking type. Sorry. My girlfriend wants to do law. She often jokes about my aspirations and how I'll be replaced by AI before I have a chance, and will probably end up a fiance bro. Oh, finance. Damn, that's why. Sorry. Finance. I see fiance, not finance. Might be. Anyways, we'll probably end up being a finance bro. Yesterday, we were in a fairly large group talking about our futures. My girlfriend made a joke about how I aspire to be a professional calculator. I laughed and said yes, I did. And she, my girlfriend, wanted to be a professional yapper, which is a fairly common joke about lawyers. Anyway, we got home. She was very upset, calling me an asshole for embarrassing her, and her friends already think she talks too much. She's still mad at me. Am I the asshole? What do y'all think before I give my thoughts? Cypher, at least your dad doesn't send you boomer memes on Instagram. No, not Instagram. Before I go, speaking of monitoring kids, they let kids watch stuff like Hazbin Hotel and animes like Berserk, all because exactly, like, you need to make sure. And like even Hazbin Hotel, they had a whole like, hey, this is not for kids, it's clearly stated on there, and you're still having kids watch it. That's because they have access to it, and the parents aren't doing anything about it. I remember Active, he still said so. Bro, he sent me some weird ass boomer reel on Instagram. I don't know what to make of it anymore. Most of the political reels, though. So what do you guys think? You think he's an asshole for saying that his girlfriend's a professional yapper? I just think he just... I don't know. Some people just like to talk. Maybe it's just their ADHD getting ahead of them. I know I like to talk a lot sometimes. And, I mean, it's not that I'm a yapper. I just want to talk about something with somebody, you know? Not the asshole? Yeah, I don't know. I don't necessarily he thinks he... In this specific situation, when they were throwing jokes at each other, if she couldn't take the joke afterwards, then yeah, he wasn't the asshole for that. He was just trying to do a joke like she was, you know? Wait, what was the accusation again? She had thrown the joke. So I'll just read the last bit. Yesterday, we were in a fairly large group talking about our futures. My girlfriend made a joke about how I aspire to be a professional calculator. I laughed and said yes, I did, and she, my girlfriend, wanted to be a professional yapper, which is a fairly common joke about lawyers. So she got mad at him about that joke, and he asking if he's Bro's a professional diaper, though. I personally don't think he is the asshole, as she threw the jab first with the joke, so, I mean, shrug, she just got butthurt, I guess. Oh, Def not the asshole, but she wants to make... Yeah, exactly, if you're gonna throw a joke and you can't take a joke back, then, I mean, you shouldn't be getting mad at that. I'm sorry, I'm looking for another one. Let me take a sip because my mouth's getting dry. I'm sorry, I get little gremlin mode sometimes. I just like, my whole voice changes type thing. So you just randomly hear me making sounds. It's, yeah. That's just me. Okay, so the question is, am I the asshole for supposedly having too strict rules for my son's devices? I, 42 female, have a son, 15 male. He's 15, keep this in mind. He has a phone and a PlayStation for personal use and a laptop for school. After summer break, he's starting high school. Right now, the rules regarding his phone are the following. No phone for 2 hours after school due to homework. No phone after 10 p.m. on Sunday until Thursday. No phone after 11:30 p.m. on Friday and Saturday. Max screen time of 3 hours a day on weekdays. Max screen time of 5 hours a day on weekends. No TikTok. All other social media are allowed. The rules regarding his PlayStation are the following. He has to follow the age restrictions on games, no exceptions. If he plays alone, all applicable phone rules apply. If he plays with friends, it's socializing, so there are no rules. Recently, my son started complaining that the rules are too strict, but I think the rules are fair. He says that he's starting high school and that he is old and mature enough to know how to handle devices and the internet. He also claims that all his friends are making fun of him because I'm treating him like a baby. I told him that these are my rules and he has to accept those if he wishes to keep his devices. Now, he is mad at me because I wouldn't budge. What do you guys think? I think, personally, these are very, very good rules. Like, very, very fair. In terms of screen time and just allowing him to have his time or whatever, very fair, in my opinion. Yeah, let me read back, sorry. I prefer to say to myself, but I can't be prefer to stay to myself. I can be social at times as well, but it depends. Oh, you meant more like public pieces? Like, give me an example. We just tend to find the group we like and adopt them into our friend group of people. Sorry, find people we like. What you mean, like public pleasers? Like people who are actively seeking attention? Is that what you mean? Like trying to do the most to get all the attention? Yeah, and I would definitely say the mom's definitely in the right here. All those rules seem very, very fair. And she's just trying to limit his screen time, you know? Also, sorry if I mispronounce this. Rio? I'm sorry. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. How you doing? Greetings, mother. How you doing? Welcome in, hun. We're just reading some Am I the Asshole stories. It's going good. We're getting towards the end of it. I'm gonna find maybe 2 more to read. And that'll probably be the end of stream because we're almost been going for 2.5 hours. I think that's fair. I'm about to limit y'all's screen time. Let's see. I need a juicy one. Oh, am I the asshole for calling out of work because maggots? Oh, because of maggots. Because maggots. Oh yeah, we're gonna read this because it sounds gross. Like talking shit about people on their back, acting like best friends or something at front. So just like people who are two-faced? Yeah, no, they're an interesting case because the whole purpose of them talking in a social setting is to shit on other people. And, yeah. It's just ain't it. Those are the worst type of people. I know what you mean, though, Cypher. I'm gonna let y'all know it might be gross because they're talking about maggots, so be aware. Okay. Am I the asshole for calling out of work because of maggots? Don't read if afraid of bugs. Hopefully nobody's afraid of bugs, so y'all y'all keep that in mind. Okay. Note. No, I do not have hygiene issues. I shower twice a day, wash my hair every 2 days, keep my house pretty clean, and bathe my dogs at least every other day. I, 20 female, work as an in-home caregiver, meaning I go into people's homes and take care of them and clean their house, do their laundry, etc. Please keep that in mind that I work with sick, injured, and elderly. I got up this morning, and it was a normal day. I woke up late, so I was rushing out of the door and threw my shirt on. For clarification, I put my clothes on the edge of the bed the night before so when I wake up, I can just grab them and put them on before I go out of the door. I do the same because I hate stressing. Valve Index is the best VR headset in my opinion. Valve Index? I haven't heard about that one. Yeah, but who can afford that? Also, yes, Pogger. Jelly candies. Oof. They're just so good. Never tried a MetaQuest though. I have the second one. It's pretty good. It's nice. Okay, let me continue. She put on her clothes, blah, blah. I got the dogs out the door, and then I felt this weird feeling on my arm. I looked down on my shirt. It's infested with maggots. Keep in mind, I was in no rush, so I didn't notice anything out of the ordinary because I was rushing to get everything done. I was brushing my teeth while tying my hair into a ponytail, for God's sake. They were everywhere. I mean everywhere. I scream and throw my shirt off. I run back into my room and my bed is also covered. I was extremely confused because it was out of nowhere and there's no way I've never had maggots like ever. I disinfect my house fully and bleach at least once a month. I also wash my sheets every 2 weeks and swap them out with other set I have every week. I go outside to shake off my shirt and see my dog run up to me. I look at my dog and he is...
From Romanian to English on stream you want or you might.
Translate how from Romania. I won't translate anything just in case it's like against TOS. Sorry, I'm gonna just finish this real quick. I look at my dog and he is covered, like he found something or a nest of them. Clarification, my little brother gets up at 6 in the morning to go to work. I let them out last night because they were whining and whining at 4 in the morning. To be honest, I let them out and accidentally fell back asleep. This dog in particular loves to go out and explore in the woods. That's why every night when he comes inside, I spray him with this flea and tick spray so he doesn't get them on me or the other dogs who don't really leave the house. Back to story. I quickly get as many off as I can, but then realize I'm late for work. I call my work and tell them I can't come in because me, my dogs, and my house are completely covered in maggots. My dog got into my bed, and then got them everywhere. My client has open wounds from surgery that I have to take care of. He is very weak and can't move, meaning I have to assist him everywhere, including sitting up in his bed. I didn't know how long my dog was in my bed, so for all I know, they could be in my hair. I quickly call my work and tell them I can't make it because of this, and the woman on the phone starts arguing with me, saying that this is not likely to happen, that I'm overreacting. What? I may be, but maggots are invasive. I call my dad to get some clarification because, again, I've never dealt with something like this before and really didn't want something to happen, and then I'm liable. And he said the exact same thing. Am I the asshole? First of all, fuck that lady that you called saying you're overreacting. If I woke up with maggots all over me, hell the hell no. What? I'm overreacting? Lady, I'll take some pictures of the bed and be like, look, am I overreacting now? Like, what? I rip stuff, put my drawers, and throw on whatever I grab and still wonder why I don't have good fashion sense. Same. Yeah, no. I can't remember when I last changed my bed sheets before anyone judges my roommates even worse. No, Cypher, get your sheets clean. I have to do it like every... no, I do it like every week now. Because having cats, it has to be clean. It has to be. Yeah, this is an actual nightmare I can never deal with. And that's literally... I'd be fucking... Exactly, Mugly. I'd be puking. That's so gross. Eat dead flesh. That is true. But like... Fire her ASAP? What do you mean fire her? She didn't know maggots were gonna be all up in her room when she woke up. Oh, it's so gross. Ugh. I'm just thinking of like you putting on a shirt and then just maggot crawling up on you. You're like, bro, I'm gonna puke. That's gross. No thanks. I'm just wondering what the dog might have got into. It probably got like a dead animal, brought it to the house and put it on her bed or something. Or was eating that dead animal and now it had maggots all over it. I'm just wondering how the hell... I'm just wondering how the hell did that happen? Time to part ways. Are you taking off, say Ryu? Or from the maggots? Rats? You think it could have been rats? Maybe. Always the rats. It could have very well been they had rats or something and brought them inside. Also, who would leave a dog out in the middle of the night and just, alright, he'll have to deal with it. It maybe had eggs in its fur? There's no way. There's no way. Maybe, I don't know. Okay, the title says, I'm a cop, and I just went through something I can't explain. There is a small warning that says child abuse, so if anybody gets triggered by those, just letting you know. It's making me want Dippin' Dots. I love Dippin' Dots, man. I love them. Okay. I was called out for a wellness check with my partner last month. The home was in the middle of an upper middle class neighborhood. Everything was in full bloom. Trees lined the still street. Oh wow. Trees lined the still street and the sidewalks buckled and erupted in several places from tree roots, pushing them upwards. Vibrant lawns everywhere. The only thing aged and weathered in the entire neighborhood were the painted address numbers on the curbs next to each driveway. Lots of money on that side of town. Sorry, let me take a sip. I guess my mouth is just getting dry. Getting dry. Alright. Lots of money on that side of town. The house was an old craftsman 2-story. Most of the houses were. All the window shades were pulled, and the car that was in the driveway had spider webs along the wheels and a thick layer of dust over the windshield. The landscaper had called in because the owner had not been seen in 2 weeks. The owner was an elderly man who lived alone. After knocking on the door several times, we walked around the house. The landscaper had only been charged and maintaining the... Wait, what? Oh, the landscaper had only been charged with maintaining the front of the house. The backyard was nothing like the front. The lawn was completely overgrown. The flower beds were full of brilliant colors of flowers. Weeds had started to infest all of the flower beds and were beginning to take over. Several trees were in the yard, shading over half of it. Lots of flies and other insects were buzzing in and out of the shadows. They were so loud. Right in the middle of the lawn, there was a blue tarp that was staked down on all four corners. A muddy shovel laid next to the tarp. My partner walked over and pulled one of the stakes and peeled part of the tarp back. Over a dozen spots of fresh dirt, a small hole, and several areas of newly seeded grass were underneath. He jumped backward and started swatting at his pants legs. Okay, so listen. Most of the time, me tripping up, it's not just me. It's fucking... they don't know how to type, okay? He jumped backward and started swatting at his pants legs as he ran over to the patio. He said he felt them crawling all over his legs. He started stomping his feet. I watched the tiny bugs fall off his legs onto the hot concrete and skitter and jump as quickly as they could back into the shelter of the thick, shady lawn. We knocked on the back door and found that it was open. As we walked inside, my partner kept swatting at his legs as I yelled out that we were the police just doing a wellness check. All the lights were off. The kitchen and laundry room were perfectly clean and organized with the exception of a thin layer of white dust with thousands of tiny black specks on every surface. The dust had a faint chemical odor. We realized that it was all over the floor as well. The thousands and thousands of black specks amongst the white dust were tiny dead bugs. They looked like mosquitoes without wings, just like the ones that were on my partner in the backyard. We turned on every light as we walked through the home. The white powder was spread over every floor, although we couldn't see any of the bugs if they were present due to the nap of the carpet? I don't know. Due to the nap of the carpet. We continued through the home until we found the old man in the bathroom. There were a variety of smells inside that turned our stomachs and we were fighting back the urge to vomit. When we turned on the lights, we saw the old man naked on the toilet, his head hung down and he wasn't moving. There were several bottles of iodine in the wastebasket and a dried out sponge and a dried out sponge was in the sink that was covered in it. The old man had smeared it over the entirety of his body, and it was stained the porcelain bowl, and it... my god, I'm bad at reading, y'all. The old man had smeared it over the entirety of his body, and it had stained the porcelain bowl underneath him. His skin was raised around his feet and ankles, and several places on his abdomen were broken out in bites. I put on latex gloves before I would even touch him. His pulse was very weak. My partner called in an ambulance. I turned toward the shower. There was a towel covering something next to the drain. I opened the glass door. I meant to slowly raise the towel, but as I moved it slightly, several of those small bugs ran across my glove. I reacted suddenly, and the towel was flung against the back of the wall of the shower. I closed the shower door and smashed the things on my glove. The towel had been covering a large mass of bugs that began to jump and skitter as they were exposed to the light. Most of them crawled down into the darkness of the drain, while a small few were jumping back and forth against the glass of the shower door. On the bottom of the shower were the remains of something that looked like a baby. The bugs must have been feeding on it. My partner and I both began to back out of the bathroom, and the old man made a noise. We both witnessed several patches of skin on the old man that seemed to quiver and move. The thin skin on his temples rose and fell as something underneath was moving. The old man raised his head and his breathing increased. He stared at both of us. "It's not me." Both of us were dumbstruck and had no idea what to do. Then one of those damn bugs crawled out of the corner of his eye and ran across his face. I'm not proud, neither was my partner. We got the fuck out of the house. We were not going to go back in there unless we were wearing some sort of protective gear. On our way out, I noticed that thousands of black specks spread out in the white powder in the kitchen were gone. And as we ran past the back lawn, we could both see thousands of the things jumping within the grass. My partner continued to feel the bugs crawling onto him for the rest of our time there, despite there being none that I could see. It's been several weeks since the incident. The old man died in the hospital, organ failure after severe dehydration. The investigation found that it was a baby in the shower. There was no evidence of trauma present. When the backyard was inspected, the tarp was removed and several more bodies were found that had been buried within the last 6 months, and again, no evidence of trauma was present. All the bodies were babies, and all of the DNA testing came back the same for every single one of them. Identical. They were all genetically identical to each other and to the old man. Not a single bug was found that matched our descriptions, although a fair amount of excrement was detected in the carpets. All of this is public record, although it hasn't been reported, which to say the least is very unusual. My partner has been institutionalized by his wife. She found him in his work shed in the middle of the night, taking a wire brush to himself, swearing that the bugs were hiding in his skin. Ugh. And that's that story. So, mysterious black bugs eating people from the inside. What y'all think? Also, let me go back and read. Might be Ayo's reminds me of Fruit Ninja. Wait, what? One of the things? Excuses. Cypher, I really try. If there's one bug I could get rid of entirely with one slap, it'd be mosquitoes for me too. They always be wanting to attack me every time I go outside. Affect the food chain that much. The 3 would die as a result. Yeah, fuck mosquitoes. What good do they do? Bugs are the best way to creep most people out. I'm currently considering taking a shower in sulfuric acid. Nah, man, I cannot. Imagine being in
I hate gnats.
Yeah, gnats are gross too. I hate them. They all just in swarms, man. I feel like if anything in nature that could definitely overtake humans, it has to be bugs. There's so many more bugs than there are people. You ever seen the thing where it's like there's more ants than there are people? Like, they could take over if they want to. If they got a conscience that was like take over the human race, they very well could. If all the bugs just decided to get together and eradicate us, they would do it within like a day. Children die of malaria because exactly. Mosquitoes are so fucking gross. I hate them. Any bug that crunches, just delete them, please. And there's some pretty cool bugs that like do stuff for our fucking environment, like obviously bees and pollinators are very important. And obviously the ones that get rid of stuff that are dying. But fuckers like mosquitoes, what are their purpose? Literally, what do they do for our ecosystem? Like, what do they do? Alive when the cops asked why the son said because she never asked for help. She was rushed to the... Oh, tell me this is a horrific story. It was real life experience. It's not Reddit. Oh, damn. Dang, man. I can handle spiders if they're regular house spiders. That's true. I do like spiders. They're pretty cool.
Jumping spiders are cute, but that's the only bug I'll let live.
Yeah, what about like, what the fuck did I just say? What about like ladybugs and stuff like that? Tarantulas are cool, I like them. I fucking hate the spider that when you...
I fucking hate the spider that when you kill it, it releases its fucking baby spiders, and your house becomes a spider infestation. End their race.
Listen, you just killed a pregnant spider. That's on you. You need to scroll up if you can see my story. All I see are the... At least on here, all I see is the alive and when the cops... unless TikTok didn't show me the rest, but that's all I see on my end. Ladybugs are cute too. Also, yeah, Pogger's right. But listen, I mean... They're pretty cool. There's some cool bugs, but I definitely agree that some of them, like mosquitoes, I could get rid of instantly if I had the power to. How the fuck was I supposed to know I was pregnant? I'm just saying when that happens, usually, most of the time, it is a pregnant spider that you've murdered and all the babies are being released. Also, what the hell? There we go. I'm trying to center myself. This is why guns exist. For a spider? Also, welcome in, Hoenn. How you doing, hon? I accidentally swallowed a roach that was in my drink and it felt it squirming down my throat. No thanks. That's gross. Ew, bro. Moths are top 10 bugs. I like moths. They're pretty cool. They're cool little dudes. Did a stretch for myself. Oh shoot. Doing good? Hell yeah. I'm glad to see you again. We were reading some horror stories on Reddit and now we're talking about bugs because they're gross. Big pretty moth. Yeah, moths are pretty cool. Yeah, that'd be a nope. I'm trying to remember a bug experience that left me like, Well, sometimes, or there was one instance in my old house that, in the middle of the night, fucking, I'm like laying there, I like wake up, right? Because I feel a presence. And I go to like, I felt something like kind of crawling up my leg. No, I like not even smacked my leg. I thought it was like my hair, maybe, or something. So when I went to like go reach, I literally pulled out a fucking goddamn, what's it called? Gut roach. It was so gross. I hate him. Gotta go see you on Wednesday. Bye. Thank you for coming in, Cypher. See you Wednesday, hon. Yeah, no. I hate roaches. No thanks. No thank you. But yeah, I think that's where we're gonna end it for today. Literally the exact same thing happened to me. I hate roaches, bro. Why they gotta be in my bed? For why? No. It's harder too when you have like then, or where I lived, lots of bugs would come out, especially during the rainy season, and obviously where else do they go besides your house? In your room. So yeah, I hated that. And I had a window that didn't really close all the way, so I'm pretty sure that's how they snuck in. I have like 4 flies buzzing around our train, I can't fucking kill them too fast. You need a little sticky tape thing. That's what you need.